Some languages help mean something else. I think it's, you know, something not good or something in Arabic or something people fuck up.
Did you just make that up?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I think I might have heard that. Because I live in Westwood and it's very diverse over there. There's a lot of people sometimes yelling stuff in the street. I remember one time I got stuck in a tunnel. My car broke down in a tunnel in Pittsburgh, and I had to defecate extremely, and that's French actually for shit.
Yeah.
And I had to defecate. And so I got in my back seat of my car, and the only, like, I didn't have any choice. This was like, you know, it was like something had gotten into my body, like a pink eye had gotten into my stomach. Whoa. And all the shit in my body was coming out of my body.
You had pink eye
like,
in your stomach?
Yeah, it was like, hey, we need all this shit out of here.
I had gingivitis once in my stomach.
You really?
Yeah.
In your mouth?
And I got diarrhea from that too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how I got down there.
And I had to defecate into a frisbee. I had an upside down frisbee was all I had.
Really? Be real.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What?
And so I'm in this tunnel. There were cars whizzing by. Here's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Extremely hard to poop when cars are going by at 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, and furious too.
Yeah.
Furious. Like, and also white people. Like, it was Pittsburgh, so it's furious white people driving by. If other people, certain ethnicities, I can shit easier when they're driving by, honestly. You know, like if a couple of brothers are rolling by blasting some good music, I can blow ass all day into a frisbee, right? No problem. I'm part of it. You know, everybody seems like it's more laid back.
Yeah.
But angry white dudes, you know, rolling by, you know, 6, 7,
Well, they
8
would probably
a.m.
call somebody too, huh?
Oh, they weren't calling anybody. I mean, the only free finger they had, they were waving it out the window at me.
Yeah.
They weren't using it to dial the phone.
So you shit on a frisbee.
I had to shit on the open, not
the top part, but the bottom part.
A frisbee is basically a cup. Basically the sides.
A plate. It's a plate.
A plate. Well, a plate is just a cup. That's
Wait.
way
No.
spaced out.
Wait,
Let me get this
stop.
straight. Hang on. Are you
A plate is
still
just a wide
driving?
cup.
No.
Or you pulled over?
Oh, I pulled over the car. I think honestly I'd run
Why
out of
couldn't you
gas.
just shit on the ground? Why did you have to like
I was
put
in
a
a
plate
tunnel.
underneath?
Dude, I was in Louisville one time. I came out of a show. They had a big group in a limousine. They invited me to go to an after party with them, right? I was like, I'm only coming if my boy can come. And they're like, who's your boy? And I'm like, LeCedric. They had a brother nearby, right, wearing this Louis Vuitton jacket, dude. Probably about 60% homeless, right? And they're like, that's your boy? And I didn't even talk to this dude, right? I was like, yeah, that's my boy. And like, all right, he can come. So I fucking walk over to him, look him right in the eyes. And I was like, what's up, man? I'm Theo. He's like, LeCedric. And I was like, all right, dude, I told these people you're my friend. You ever been in a limousine? He's like, nah. I was like, all right, come get in with us. Just act like you're my friend, right? We're going to a party. He's like, all right, man. So we go in the limo, bro. We're in there, hot chicks, dudes, people fucking. LeCedric kept saying, we're friends. That's what he kept saying out loud, right? Kind of fucking not the best actor, bro. But did we get to this house party? It's a nice, cool fucking party, bro. I'm downstairs. I'm in the kitchen. Somebody's making us a drink. I'm talking to somebody. Fucking 6 minutes later, I hear fucking somebody scream. I hear a window break, right? Somebody comes running down. They said some dude just stole like 4 purses out of the coat room upstairs and fucking jumped out a window.
That would have been me, Doug.
And that was fucking LeCedric, bro. And that was like, and everybody there was like crying and pissed. And some girl was like furious because all her tampons were in there or something. I remember she got pissed. She was a tough girl. She was like one of those, what are those people that slide the thing on the ice, she said?
Curlers?
Yeah, she was a curler. And, but I was, in my head, I was like, this is the best fucking night ever. I don't know if you ever fought a bunch of black dudes, but they win. They win, dude. Dude, I got jumped one time after a football game by 5 black dudes. I don't know if you ever fought 5 black dudes at night. Just imagine you're fighting 5 black dudes, right? Now close your eyes. Now how many black dudes are you fighting? As many as your imagination can hold.
Hello and welcome to Trigonometry. I'm Francis Foster.
I'm Konstantin Kisin.
And this is a show for you if you want honest conversations with fascinating people.
Our brilliant guest today is already taking the piss out of us. It's the amazing American comedian Theo Von. Welcome to Trigonometry.
You guys have, we call it autism. I don't know what you guys call it, bro, but we got it over here.
All black people don't have long muscles. Mike Tyson had short muscles.
Well, even those short, long muscles that he had, man, Bro, I'd be anything. That's like the Lamborghini of bodies. When you see a black guy, you're
Yeah.
like, damn, bro.
Think so?
You see a black guy go by, and then you see like some.
Okay, if you had to choose between being Chris Rock or Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that's a good call. I'd be Rock Lesnar, bro, and I'd have that
Yeah,
cross.
combo, cross patterns. Brock Lesnar.
I'd be Rock Lesnar, man. You're and you know, I think when a woman is 30, you know, that you guys start to get that, you know, that leaky faucet syndrome where they always want a plumber to be around. You know, we're like, you know what I'm saying? The faucet's always asking for a plumber.
Oh,
you
my
know?
faucet is constantly a leaking.
We used to have this lady Victoria, Miss Victoria, in our neighborhood, bro. You could pull up, bro. You could eat her ass for like $40, right? She'd sit in your car window, dude. Just basically put her ass in your car window like a fucking to-go box, you know? You could, if you had somebody driving, you could even have them drive the block, and she would just sit in there like a little side item, bro. I remember getting so much ointment, and I would pack it around my wiener because it would like, I just exhausted its use so much. And I would get like all that Neosporin.
Are you being serious?
Oh, 100%. And I would put it all around it because it would hurt. You know? I mean, Louis C.K. was on here and we talked about that, about imagine if you had a friend that was your wiener and you just kept fucking, every time he was around, you just kept fucking shaking him around until he spit up all over.
Ew.
And then he did it. And then everybody's like, let him rest, let him rest. And you're like, nah, fuck, get him back
Oh
up.
my God.
You know, bees are dying too.
Yeah.
Bees are dying from the heat.
Is it the heat?
Yep, they're evaporating, they ejaculate, and their whole body blows up.
Is that real?
Bring it up, Jamie.
Bees ejaculating themselves to death in heat waves.
Yeah, baby,
Oh my God,
spring
you're
break,
telling the
baby.
truth. I thought you were just
Spring
making
break.
shit up. Click on that.
Hell no, dude. This is in, I'm sure, this is in Panama City Beach, Florida. Yeah. So my trick is this. I'll go outside at night, right? I'll stand with my yard, with the yard behind me. Dude, raccoons start coming out. They see it. And then I go like that, and there'll be 2 or 3 raccoons there. One basketball coach had been like kind of tickling the kids a lot, right? And then the other guy called him, and he said, hey, if you keep...
You said that so naturally.
I'm just saying that.
You said that so naturally. Like that's a thing that coaches can find themselves dealing with.
He trying to get that 3-pointer out of you, bro. He trying to...
Oh.
That's Blair. You remember Blair? Did you ever meet Blair?
Oh yeah,
I did flooring with him and shit when we first started.
laying tile down.
Yeah.
Take
yeah.
Xanax.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, flooring is a gateway drug, I feel like, huh?
2 old spermies, we shouldn't.
We could have a kid that's like 60 years old. How great would that be?
Like a Benjamin Button.
I think so, dude.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you and I can make one, yeah.
Oh, that'd be amazing if we gave birth to the first senior citizen. And it's Brian Callen. That would be the best, dude.
Pre or
He would
post
do it.
eyelids.
He would do it just to have a new credit in town. Oh, I was on season 1 of Kalila's Vagina. Oh, wow. Bobby met this girl probably online, you know, because he doesn't go out and do anything. So that's the only reason I thought that. I thought either that he must have met her online or he got like a, I don't want to say like a Postmates or something, but he got a Postmates and you showed up. You know, he got hella lucky off a burrito. Like, that's what I was thinking. And
You want to get married one day?
I don't know, but I don't know if I could sleep in the same bed. I don't know if I could sleep in the same house, but I do envision like
Wait a minute, why?
Yeah, that's
I
kind
envision
of
like
part of
houses
it.
that have like a sidewalk that's really
Well,
close. And we need black ghost hunters. Where are the black ghost hunters at, man? I know that black people don't like magic and ghosts, but you got to get some brothers and sisters out there on the hunt. Because if anybody could find a ghost, it's a black one. I came on a girl once and just fucking, and then lied about it, made her, then I got so scared, I fucking left out of my own window in my room. I was too embarrassed to walk through my own fucking house. It was a party at my house. And I just fucking left, bruh. And there's all these people just driving silently up and down the street, fucking singing in their cars. And I'm like, this is a fucking crazy. Cause we did a bunch of LSD one time and we went to the, Waffle House, right? They had a Waffle House in our town. So we went there and we was all, you know, we was squirreling, bro. We was, you know, like that. And they had a gay gentleman that worked in there and he was the waiter. And we'd never met a gay dude before. We'd heard about him, but we'd never met one. And we were laughing so hard. He thought my buddy was choking, right? So he starts doing a Heimlich maneuver on my buddy, bro, and we fucking howled, bro. We never seen nothing like it, bro. Yeah, dude. Cocaine. Well, it'll make you give your email address to a dolphin, dude. It just you can tell up. You'll be like, yeah, let's keep it. Let's holler at each other. We're gonna fucking. And he's like, you're like, all right, dude. You bring your boys. I'll bring my boys. Email me. And you're like, what is even? In the morning, you're like, who the fuck is this?
Oh my God.
Stay away from me, God.
Dude.
That would be scary. But we teach, it's like, we go straight from like dinosaurs to sex ed. It's like, you believe in Tyrannosaurus Rex? Let's fuck, you know? Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
We had a guy one night that came to a show, and he's like, hey, man, me and my cousin, we love you, and look at him. And he goes, he's missing 70% of his skull, right? And the dude had a cool thing, though, where if he like put his finger in his mouth and went, then the other part of his head would kind of show up, dude.
That happened.
Yeah, dude. Oh my, Pikeville, Kentucky,
Dude, that
brother.
is wild, dude.
You don't need all your skull to party over there.
That is wild, dude.
Again, yeah. People get injured. People get injured at sporting events. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I thought that for a second. I thought you were describing a wedding in Appalachia, dude. That's what I thought for a second. So,
we've had some of those too. Yeah.
One basketball coach had been like kind of tickling the kids a lot, right? And then the other guy called him, and he said, hey. If you keep,
you said that so naturally. You said that so naturally. Like that's a thing that coaches can find themselves dealing with.
He trying to get that 3-pointer out of you, bro. He's trying to.
I find out when people leave your own money on something, all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're going to do this. Like people have a whole different attitude.
Yeah.
That's something I've found.
They're like, oh, we need a Dalmatian. I'm like, we don't have a Dalmatian. We'll fucking shave that sheep and fucking staple some
tattoo some spots on this motherfucker and shoot.
And with removable glue some Oreos to it and get that bastard out there. You know, teach it to bark. We have 40 minutes. Get on YouTube and teach that thing to bark. Like sometimes if I hook up with a woman or something, I'll walk out of the room backwards so they don't look at me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong
What's
with it.
weird with it?
Nothing is wrong with it. I think I just like,
just know that when you stand up after we're done here.
I think people, it just makes me nervous.
What's your finisher?
My finisher probably be the, I would hold somebody down and cry directly into their eyes. To be honest.
That's pretty good.
It would be very
good.
Primordial. I think it would be very, like, maybe there would be ancient poets that would enjoy it. Sure. Everybody else would be like, boo. Town, a lot of the sisters, they got a little bit pregnant.
Early. Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't even know. We thought a lot of them just got kind of thick or whatever. Like one summer or whatever. Yeah. And then we were like, damn, everybody's thick all of a sudden.
Yeah, everybody got that baby in them.
Yeah, and everybody then they all had a baby. Yeah, they had a lot of them babies in our area.
Place.
Yeah.
They had left a few things, and you're just like, leave it.
Yeah, I just never got a plan. I think all the furniture, everything that's in there.
See, what I would do, all the furniture too?
Everything. Beds, everything.
Wow.
Even awards, actually. I guess the man had won a couple of awards.
What kind of awards?
First black something or other, you know? So it's like, I feel bad keeping that, Some of them are kind of cool,
Some of them are cool.
Could you do somersaults?
Ooh, I hope she can, but I'm not trying to be some kind of pervert or whatever, but I wouldn't mind seeing one every now and then, especially if it's holidays or whatever, and she wants to, pop off a damn bee handspring or something before everybody cuts into some lackeys or whatever. I'm down for it. So yeah, I think I'm open to a lot of different things, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and like handstands and shit?
I mean, okay, I don't know what you're trying to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's a perv or this guy's a,
Yeah.
loiterer.
Yeah, a what?
Loiterer,
Just hanging out?
Oh, yeah, dude, I used to do a ton of loitering, and that was a big thing in our area because they didn't have a lot to do.
So those signs were directed at you? Because I always wondered, who's just loitering? Like, what does it even mean? Soliciting, loitering, those signs, I never really understood.
We didn't solicit. I admire the solicitors. At least they were making money.
What would you say?
We'd be like, oh, yeah, stalking.
Yeah.
Well, stalking is more like once you've loitered and you see something in the window, You see something, you see a bit of tits in the distance or something.
But yeah, that's stalking. Yeah. And then it's breaking and entering, and then it's marriage usually. If you have a way with words, I think.
Dude, I used to have those buzzer underwear, bro. They put these underwear on you. When the urine would hit them, a buzzer would go off, right?
Oh, my God.
I'm not joking. Look them up online. This ain't no joke, bro. So I went to my grandparents. My mother didn't tell them that I had these, right?
I'm really hoping these are a real thing and not just a torture device your parents put on you.
Not at all,
that they
bro.
made by themselves.
This doctor gave them to us, dude. This dude was a bona
Literally
fide.
Google.
This dude was a bona fide doctor. So we went there. I got the electric pants on, dude.
Wait, what should I Google?
I'm getting my rest. Probably, buzzer underwear for urinators. I would Google buzzer underwear for urinators. So then, but they didn't tell my grandfather, right? So he and they had a small house, bro, a little bitty house. So my fucking crotch is just like he wakes up middle of the night, dude. I'm fucking.
You're on fire.
I'm not on fire, but I'm buzzing hard, bro. Because I'd had apple juice, man, and I piss big on apple juice, dude. I fucking spray out on the AJ. So I'm in there just buzzing, dude, and I didn't know.
God.
And he came in.
They still got him?
Yeah.
Get me a pair, Lee.
He didn't
That's
know.
what I want. Get me a pair.
He didn't know what was going on.
Oh, my God. That's what.
He comes in. He's scared,
How
bro.
loud is it? How loud is this?
In a little bitty house, you could hear it from down
I
the
just
hall.
want to wake my wife up in the middle of the night like twice a week.
It just do 2 drops and it goes off. And so my grandfather's in there, right? And he's all scared and shit. And
this would have been terrible when I was a kid.
And he's pushing me with a broomstick, dude. He thought I was dead, dude. He didn't know what had happened to me. He thought I was possessed or dead. He's pushing me with a broomstick to wake me up, and he was worried because he had one of those heart makers, and he was worried he would get electrocuted. He thought something was happening. He thought the house had short-circuited or the phone company had fucked up. That's what he thought, the phone company had fucked up. You look Guatemalan, bro. You coming in.
Yeah, boy.
How dark you going, dog? I know you're trying to get the
dark
black.
as it gets, man.
Bro, you're trying to get diversity on lock, bro.
I start firing all my minorities.
Yeah, dude.
I got this covered, boys.
Yeah, you start wearing one of the Coming to America hats. I saw some guy in one of those today, dude. I'm not even. I came on a girl once and and then lied about it. Made her. Then I got so scared, I fucking left out of my own window in my room. I was too embarrassed to walk through my own fucking house. It was a party at my house, and I just fucking left, bro. And there's all these people just driving silently up and down the street, fucking singing in their cars, and I'm like, this is a fucking crazy. I grew up in Covington, Louisiana, and our town's famous. Lee Harvey Oswald went to our middle school. Pistol Pete Maravich lived and died in our town.
Really?
2 good shooters. That's the joke that I use off of that. But like Tulane University had their primate testing facility in our town. That's where most people worked at, right? So, and in 1994, like 70 infected monkeys got out in our town, and the police came to YMCA summer camp and let the oldest kids leave to help them look for these monkeys, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I remember like guys, they had guys with like rebel flags in their truck. I'm like, it's not a racial thing, guys. These are fucking 70. These are chimpanzees and macaws that are loose around town. You know, this isn't a gang that's moved in. You know, but I remember me and a couple of other kids. I still remember having a wet bathing suit on, cornering a fucking chimpanzee outside of a Kenny Rogers Roasters with a police officer and 3 other kids, like, rah, 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 you know, by this drive-through, and this fucking fat elf of a woman honking at us like we're ruining her, dream shake she's buying or whatever, and her fucking cornbread while we're trying to fucking save our town from a fucking... Who knows what this monkey had?
From a
maybe
fucking
yellow
Planet
fever.
of the Apes apocalypse.
Yeah, maybe something Walter Reed missed. Could have been yellow fever. And I used to work on this farm in the summer times outside in Natchez, Mississippi. And they had, and this dude, Don Blankenstein, was the pool guy every year, right? And he'd come out there, and I'd keep an eye on him because the dude weighed probably 700 or 800 pounds, bro. Jeez. You know what I'm saying? He broke the gate every time he come in.
But he was the lifeguard?
He was,
How can you be a lifeguard, 800 pounds?
Bro, he gets in the pool, trust me, nobody's drowning, bro. All the water's out, and the fucking kid who's sick is laying right there at his feet.
He was the boss at the pool.
No, he was the guy who came to put the cleaner in the pool. And so, but he'd open the gate, bro, and every time he'd walk through it and bring both sides of the gate down. Like he was just he was going to die soon, you know, when you saw him, you know, so you treated him well. And that's one thing I like sometimes about seeing huge people. It reminds you how to treat other people, because you're like, oh, this person isn't going to be alive very long. So you would be extra nice to him. And so, but then Don, one summer, I'm out there laying by the pool, and this skinny guy comes in, you know, he could have fit through the gate with 90 of his fucking, you know, quintuplets or whatever. And he comes through the gate, and I'm like, who? And he keeps talking to me. And I'm thinking the guy's kind of a, you know, peppermint hunter, bruh. You know what I'm saying? A little tender. And it turns out it's Don Blankenstein. He got the stomach thing, and he lost all the weight. And he was a different person now. He wasn't the same. I don't know. It wasn't the same. And our relationship was never the same as when he lost the weight. I used to date a girl, actually, and she had her father's butt.
Oh my God. Yep.
And it was always like, I don't know. It was so hard for me sometimes to like want to mate with her sometimes.
Because you're just thinking about her father's butt.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about her father, but it was like a very distinct looking buttocks, you know?
I got to see this girl's butt.
I mean, she was beautiful, but she had her father's butt kind of. I think,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't even say that. I don't know what was going on.
Where is he here? What festival is
Bro,
this?
he's delivering packages. You feel me?
You
Dude,
dig?
that's all I'm saying. That guy, dude. My friend told me that he can bust big loads, dude. I made that up.
My buddy told me he's bust fat nuts.
Oh, we had a guy. We used to have a really great, I want to say homeless guy, but a guy who was just kind of hadn't been home probably in a decent amount of time.
Unhoused.
Yeah, I would say
I
unhoused.
think that's the right. Yeah.
Yeah, and he could. Yeah, and he. But when he'd smile, he had a couple of his teeth in his hand. I guess they'd fallen out or something. And when he'd smile, he would still make the shape, and he would show you the teeth.
So he just had him. He just keeps. That was kind of his party trick.
Yeah.
His help me out.
Every time, dude.
And you have long arms, so I bet raising your hand in the meeting sucks the most, dude. If you have like short arms, like people are like, oh, I didn't even see him.
Yeah.
But you fucking throw that fucking giraffe up there, and people are like, God.
Oh, dude.
Smokes it down the fairway like 220. And Trump's like, I want to change partners. I want Billy.
Dude, yeah, he looks like that lamp from Christmas Story, kind of. And I know Billy, and I'm only.
We call him hopping around.
He can.
I wrote a rap song about him.
That's always the thing I think that gets weird as you get older. If you even think about telling a lie, sometimes or even a small lie, I'm like, it just feels like it's
the lies. If you tell lots of small lies, then you then have to keep up on fuck, who did I say this to, and who did I do this? So that's if you go through life and you're
who did I tell I was a mime, and then you're fucking. And they're always stuck in the smallest apartment. It's like, first of all, get a better job, you know, and fucking get out of that rat trap.
Have you met Jelly?
Oh, yeah.
He's the best in the fucking world.
He's the
man.
sweetest.
He's the best.
And he has so many feelings in him, dude. My favorite is when Jelly Roll wins an award. He gets up there and he's like, I want to say to everybody, right now there's somebody out there who's got no arms and no legs living under a bridge. And I want to tell you, in 2 short months, you can be winning a CMA award. and everybody's just bawling, crying.
Couple 3 hours, like a long time, bro.
Yeah, you're doing weddings.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Except I think weddings paid a lot better than this. And there would have probably been some hot girls at the wedding. This was not that.
A lot of thick stepdads at this deal.
Oh yeah, just got off the public golf course.
A lot of rosy-cheeked old men, huh? Yeah. A lot of Santa's little helpers out there. Yeah. Well, one time I remember I called down to the front desk. I was like, hey, do you guys have internet? And the guy's like, let me check. And I'm like, check on me. Like,
let me see. Hold on. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you.
But then I hear him.
He's actually
looking it up on the computer.
Google, he goes to Google. Do we have internet? Google search.
Oh, Paddington Bear is having a coffee with a woman or something over there. Like
bestiality.
Yeah. Yeah. Caffeine fueled bestiality, dude. That's how new.
Yeah.
Have you ever done? Yeah.
Have I ever?
No. Have you ever considered a collab with Paddington Bear?
I'd wait till the last minute to do things, which was the definition of procrastinator. I didn't need to say that last part.
Some people didn't know. Some people are like, damn, he's a procrastinator.
That's
What does that mean? He's been to
That's
space?
5 syllables. Well, I didn't know you could do that.
Some people think, yeah, like, what do you think? Oh, he's a he dates men? Like, what does it mean?
What does this all mean?
Yeah, I think some people don't know, dude. He eats mud. I think, yeah. No, I'm glad you sounded it out.
Yeah, I had to. Absolutely.
You know, maybe I'm not that bad.
Yeah.
You're talking yourself into like bail and rehab. These people are fucked up. Let me out of here.
You're like, I could be mayor in a month. In this community, these people are fucked.
Fuck, we haven't even got the family day yet.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
She was a tough girl, boy. She had all the shoulders, bro. She was just a strong lady, you know? Yeah, you met her?
No, I've met a few, yeah.
Okay,
yeah. I mean, I love linebackers too, you know?
Yeah, no, she was, she was just, and I think I did actually end up making out with her, honestly. Yeah, you know, that's where I was at.
Say she came, you appreciate her, you know?
Yeah. Oh, dude, and she's a great girl. She's a very sweet gal. But you also don't like to drive across town very much, and you can't drive and play, you know, I know whenever there's a new iOS update and you can't play Candy Crush, you don't like to drive during that week.
You're smart, man. You know me, dude. You know me, dude.
The less likely chance of you definitely getting pregnant because
yeah.
alpha male, you know, black dick is king.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Yeah, I don't see. I've seen some of it
dick?
online. I don't need to see any right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I hope these shades block out black dick, bro. You feel me? Because I ain't trying to see any today.
I think you started talking about zebras or something.
I did?
Yeah, you went off in a different
you went off in a different direction, dude.
You started talking about bombs and
you haven't
aliens.
You haven't met you, dude. I got to introduce you to you. Okay, people's always so nice in Canada. Even if somebody was angry, I bet they'd come across the street and they'd just say, "Hey, I'm angry, but I'm sorry."
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
a lot of stories up there.
Yeah, they're just too kind.
That would be your type if you dated black girls.
I'm willing to date a nice black girl.
Yeah. What is, I mean,
a black girl that's nice?
Okay. I mean, what is your description of nice? Like, what's nice?
Yeah, it could be anybody. I think somebody that I don't think they smoke cigarettes. Dude, they used to say about us, if you rearrange the letters of sister, what does it spell? Resist. And I never forgot that.
That's good. That's smart.
Yeah, I thought it was helpful.
I had one guy walk up to me sometime, goes, "I want to suck your dick." This is years ago. He goes, "You close your eyes, it all feels the same."
Yeah, well, practice with someone else.
This is an 80s thing, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, dude, I'm not gay, but I'll hold it in my mouth till a gay guy gets there. That's something that you would hear sometimes at church.
In Nigeria or on the continent of Africa, we have an ozone layer. They don't have that here. So when I get hit by the sun here, it's
like God's not even wearing a condom out here.
Act just raw. Raw dogging you. The sun is.
It's unbelievable. A buddy of mine met a girl on a flight, right? The flight never took off. They made him get off the plane. The girl's like, "You can come stay at my place." And it's her grandmother's place. And they slept in the same bed as her grandmother. And they didn't even get to make out or anything.
But does he spoon with the daughter or does the grandmother sleep in the middle?
I think he was just knifed out. You know, I think he was
chopsticks.
Yeah, totally. But that Down syndrome was close, man. They thought I had it when I was a kid, man.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
For real?
I remember the doctor telling my mother, you know, she wrote it in my baby book. We thought Florida. If we saw somebody had a shirt on in Louisiana, if it said Florida on it, it was like there was only two places to go.
You must be the richest guy here.
Yeah, heaven and Florida.
Here you go.
Yeah. But you're going to have a powerful level of uniquity if somebody can just.
I love uniquity.
But if somebody. Yeah, and that's not a racial slur either.
It's not a racial slur. It's not a girl that works at the post office.
Yeah,
it's neither of those things.
Yeah.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Fucking tell me who I'm going to have on my show.
Yeah, go John F. fuck yourself.
Yeah,
that's what I'll tell them.
There you go.
You know?
Exactly.
Because that's when the .coms, like, if they
Boom,
had.
man, it was it.
Sandals.com sold for like 20 million.
Yeah, no, it was insane, right?
Yeah.
It was insane.
Like if you get high and you learn something,
If you get high again later, you remember that better because you match the mental states.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I've read that. I haven't read it lately, but a few decades ago. That was,
Yeah, dude,
that was
like, bro, I think I wrote that. Okay, so I'm glad it made its way around.
So here it is.
I think there's danger. Well, a lot of bitches steal.
Yeah.
A lot of bitches steal.
Why you check your pockets when I'm right here?
I'm just saying what's going on. I don't know. It was funny. I've never done that either, bro. At this point, I'll take on anything.
It's a little bit of mathematical.
Okay.
How much math have you had in school?
I took a couple of them.
You took a couple?
I took at least, yeah.
Real stuff in a song, vulnerable, that country radio accepted.
Yeah. Well, nowadays that's your dog in your truck, dude. If you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you ain't, if you ain't,
the dogs. There's a trucks on blocks.
Trucks on blocks. We're moved on. We're moving on to opiates.
So you get all the, then you're just licking your own hand with that, still holding on to that beat. Because, dude, if you could get even part of your head in that dang bowl, you know, I just wanted to grow. I just wanted to grow longer. I would pray to God to make my tongue longer at night.
Well, that's a whole different episode.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Well, that's for the Trace Atkins
episode. I told you I'd leave. Yeah, you're right. Things have changed.
Got one of those days.
Yeah, you ever just burn so many bridges down you can't even take a step? You burn. It's not even bridges. You burn down just regular flooring,
ceiling, everything, carpet.
Like if I'm in a restaurant and somebody scratches their fork on their plate or something, like
I will literally call the fucking police on somebody. Like,
I don't know what it is.
I know what it is. It's unbelievable somebody would do that. There's a coffee place nearby. Somebody pulled a chair out the other day. I used to love that place. I will fucking not even drive by there in the daytime anymore.
It's OV.
Because I don't even want to bring my energy over there where people are scraping stuff on the floor. Dude, I remember this guy told us one time, he's like, yeah, meet me at this time. So we get there, it's like a huge, in the middle of this Kmart parking lot, right? So we're like, well, fucking pick a corner or something. Like, why
go behind it?
It was just the worst idea, right? So we're like, I remember we drove around, like, just around the middle for a while. Like, I guess we didn't want to go in. It was almost like if we went into the middle, we were in trouble. But it was
probably be less suspicious to just make like a bunch of laps around the parking lot.
Oh, dude, the worst. He made a bunch of 4th of July t-shirts, right? Okay. They basically got in like on the night before. They're supposed to come in like 2 weeks early. I have basically 8 or 9 hours to peddle these bitches, you know? So he only got rid of about maybe 17 of them. So he had about maybe 420 shirts left or whatever.
What do you do with them?
He set them on fire, right? But he did it near a fireworks display, and he said that some of the fireworks had landed in him.
Gotta respect the hustle there.
That was great.
That's awesome.
People drink 40s and, you know, impregnate everybody in the neighborhood.
Oh, God, yeah. People should not be allowed in some areas, and I'm going to say it, they shouldn't be allowed to have sex within probably 90 feet of themselves. I think they shouldn't be allowed to have sex. I don't know how you would phrase it. We obviously need a legislator to help with this, but yeah, I think, there should be like a level. Yeah, we need some better zoning,
right?
And some genetic way.
And these kids were dressed to the nines. They all had on like everything designer. And I was like, I was working at Bell's when I turned 16.
Oh, I'd have robbed those bastards. We were dressed to the 3s, honey. Okay, I'll tell you that.
This is bougie.
Oh yeah, we remember. I had hand-me-downs from damn women, and I was like, I don't have an older sister. I was wearing shit. I was like, whose shit is this?
Whatever was around.
Well, fuck, we don't know nobody to produce a radio song neither, right? Yeah. So I called Ernest. I'm like, you got to produce.
Called him back.
Hey, I'm 1 for 1 on producing country songs and them going to the top, baby.
That's your first produced one?
Yeah, it's the only thing I produced.
The best part was I had to gas him up, Theo. He was
You're like the Rudy Rudiger of literally. One play, one sack.
That's me.
One of the biggest artists on the planet. Like,
college
football stadiums are the biggest. Like that's
he's
like
the white
7
usher.
of the top
He's the white
10.
usher.
Yeah, maybe even white Michael Jackson. Well,
yeah. He's like,
I don't know.
He's the Michael House.
He's a country Michael Jackson. Yeah. Exactly, dude.
Oh, Gavin Adcock's out there with you
he's
too.
A wild
that
man.
Fucking guy's wild, dude.
I love that guy, man.
Oh, dude, yeah. He's walking like he'll eat a damn 3-pack. I saw him eat a 3-pack of beers.
He probably did.
He played offensive line for Bud Light for a couple of years, I think. Hey, there is nobody like him. Dude. He'll hollow out a beer can and just yell out of it and shit. He's fucking doing all kind of shit.
While everybody was tweaking on meth, found out that there was gold in the creek.
No way.
Oh my God. Can you imagine a better activity for meth head than panning for gold?
Dude, why every meth recovery center isn't currently located along a river or stream in this country, I will never understand. We have got to organize meth users and get this gold. Yeah, we would go in and you trying to not grease these people up, but you wanted to get them excited about an artist.
And they see so many of them that like, what can you do? You know, like,
yeah, tomorrow, like, well, tomorrow, you know, Jason Mraz is bringing crab legs. You're like, well, we're fucked.
Exactly, dude.
We're damn.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, man.
Dude, it's hard, man. You sit in a room and they're looking at you like, what are you doing here? You know,
Highway, road. I can deal with. Not cul-de-sac.
Yeah, oh, I remember when somebody put a damn cul-de-sac. First time I ever saw one, I was like, what is this shit? What do you mean you can't keep going? Just fucking hurt my feelings, boy. I said, we'll see about that. I'm gonna call the damn sheriff. We'll see about this. Yeah. I was envious of people that could party, man, because I couldn't do it. I'd get a little too rattled and I'd just start fucking chewing on the fucking walls and shit. You know, I'd just start fucking farming copper out of my own house, dude.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it, dude. I'd call the cops on myself a bunch of times.
I don't think I've ever called the cops on myself before. That's wild.
Oh yeah, dude. I'll call them bitches, huh?
And my buddy was there. He was walking and he was like, I'll eat that. And I was like, cool. I slid it across the counter. I wasn't trying to hide it or whatever. So I got fired from McDonald's with possibility to rehire.
What the hell, dude? Well, first of all, that sounds like something that happens in a prison system, dude. Well, it's like with possibility of parole. Like, there's a chance.
If you're good, you can come back.
What the hell?
So I was in college and I was writing songs, videoing them on my webcam, dude, and putting them on like YouTube and shit, and then sharing them on my face, dude. Yeah, right. I know, right? And he wrote on my Facebook wall, dude, and was like, you seem like you're doing good. Like, come by the house.
Oh, what
sometime.
A bigger pervert. Yeah, dude. You know, I get too focused on what I need to get done.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just got to hit an AA meeting or something, or drink a damn 8-ball, dude. Man, dude, I'm glad they didn't come down with 8-ball, the beverage or whatever.
Yeah. I think they did Celsius.
That could be true. I'd have been on them bitches, bro. Man. Yeah, we used to do that with my dad was so old, and my mom would make him go beat us or spank us or whatever, and we would just be like screaming even though it didn't hurt. He was like 80 years old hitting us with his belt.
They can't do that anymore, can you?
I think if you don't,
I don't have kids, but like,
if your kid doesn't have social media, you can. I feel like, What's your fitness regimen like? You got a good regimen? Because you see guys, it's like do 40 like walrus tusks or whatever, do 7 like salami bridges or whatever, do 2 ex-wives. I saw somebody just wrote that. Some guy wrote that on the board. It's like, that's just personal information there, dude. You're just writing stuff in there, you know? Is anybody in shape? Am I a Harlem Globetrotter now? Like, what are we now?
He was like, you trying to go up? And I was like, yeah, dog, let's go. And I was like, you want to go to the bathroom? Right here. You were like, wait, what?
Well, look, I do appreciate the support too.
Yeah, dude, hey man, my bad. That was on me, man.
No, dude, I want somebody to fucking want to get me fucked up, dude. I want somebody to just hold me down and just fucking just damn funnel just yay into my brain, homie. You know what I'm saying? But those are, that's Christmas wishing, you know.
Oh, man.
Dude, what's Australia like though?
It's a lot of dangerous animals, dude. If somebody's like, hey, look at this animal.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, if somebody's like, look at this animal, it's usually somebody trying to flash that wiener on you, you know? Yeah, it's like, hey, you want to come see this animal? And it's just a wiener, you know, with like little cat ears on or something.
Yeah.
Some guys like got little,
in a parking lot,
little mouse ears on his penis, you know? You're like, that has a, you know? I'll pet it, but I ain't feeding it cheese, you know what I'm saying, bro? I just never even been around a horse like in that much like proximity, like just being a horse in a pen. But by the end, I got to take the horse for a walk and stuff, and I felt like it was cool.
They're just majestic creatures, and I think they can hear your heartbeat from like 5 miles away or something.
Oh
like,
my God, perverts!
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I mean, that's eavesdropping.
I know.
It's not the 80s anymore, you know. We can't get away with a whole lot of shit these days, man.
Dude, remember when they had fucking narcs and shit, dude? First of all, the shittiest job you could get in high school was being a fucking narc.
Dude, I swear.
Bro, they gave you a little card and it was like, congratulations, thank you
You're
for...
a narc.
Yeah. That's the one thing you can't put on the card, dude. Yeah, like he would try to arrest people at a party or something. People would beat the
fuck
shit
away
out of
from
him.
me. School's out, bitch.
Fuck, I said I wasn't going to cry today. I was like, I'm not going to be fucking emotional today. I've had
It's
an
that time
emotional
of
week.
year,
Dude. I
man.
got
It's
nominated
okay.
for a Grammy.
I
It's having
know.
a fucking weird couple weeks.
Damn, dude. You the only dude I know who's been nominated for a Gram and a Grammy. To be honest,
I love you, Theo.
That's so
and they split one of them with you.
Yeah, that's right. Split one of them with me.
Yeah.
No.
The dudes are like, oh, I ain't gonna meet these chicks. I'll just get some tits put on.
I don't think that's how it works.
Really?
No, I don't think men are transitioning to women so that they can.
I'll
feel
show
their
these
own
bitches.
tits.
I'll be one of them.
You can't titty fuck yourself. Or
Well, but you can
you
look
can
at
suck
them.
your own, I guess. Yeah, you can look.
Yeah, but dude, you don't want to sip where you eat. You know what I'm saying, dude? I think, or whatever.
You do.
I don't know what the statement is.
We came up through Texas and then moved to a little town in Southern California called Loma Linda.
When you say came up through, what are we talking about? I won't
Like
say
driving.
anything.
We just drove through. I was still, I didn't have my papers yet because I was like underage.
Okay. I was going to say, if the D stands for deportation, Uncle Cracker passed away, didn't he?
Did he?
I don't know.
I don't think he did.
He might have. People don't know. I feel like he's one of those people that just could have passed away and you don't know, you know?
Well, you know, I thought like, what if you and I would have gotten married? Then my name would have been Kat Von Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're like, damn, this lady is interesting looking, but even crazier, she's got dyslexia. Yeah. Oh, who that stutter?
Or a stutter, yeah.
The stuttering Icelandic chick? Yeah, she's something. So he got BJ'd up and everybody was fucking, you could hear people cheering in the damn distance. It was, you know, you could hear his ancestors like, he did it! You know, he did it.
23
You
was
know?
lighting up. Yeah.
Yeah, you could see, I mean, Betsy Ross just put another star on the flag, you know, like people were excited, right? Then I was at summer camp and they had a guy and he was dating one of the counselors and he would let us look down his girlfriend's shirt for a little while.
No.
Yeah.
His girlfriend?
Yeah. He like kind of got off on her or something at the park. So I remember, especially if it rained out and there wasn't anything for us to do, he'd let us get in line and look.
Did you look?
Yeah, I looked, dude. Dude, it was so awesome. I couldn't even see. That's how awesome it was. Like, I would look and I was
You were done.
I was blinded by my own excitement for it. Like sometimes if I hook up with a woman or something, I'll walk out of the room backwards so they don't look at my
Really?
butt. Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong
What's
with it.
weird with it?
Nothing is wrong with it. I think I just like, I think it
Just know that when you stand up after we're done here.
I think people, it just makes me nervous. Yeah, my mom taught me how to sew.
For real?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
like some back in the day stuff.
My shit looked bad though, I'll be honest.
Oh, you don't know how to do it that good?
Oh, I'd have a shirt and it would look like a damn vest. I stitched that bitch
I'm
up.
dead.
I show up like that. It looked like a damn, bro. I make a sweatshirt look like a damn tuxedo, bro. My
funny.
shit was bad.
In the middle of nowhere in Indiana, like I dress like this every day. Like and it's like, but it's not for anybody else other than why are you laughing?
I could just see how many men
Yeah.
have like pulled up back at home and like, honey, I seen a damn apparition down there. God damn, this neighborhood's going to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's a perv or this guy's a, you know,
Yeah.
loiterer.
Yeah. A what?
Loiterer, you know?
Just hanging out.
Oh, yeah, dude. I used to do a ton of loitering. That was a big thing in our area because they didn't have a lot to do.
So those signs were directed at you because I always wondered who's just loitering. Like, what does
Oh.
it even mean? Soliciting, loitering, those signs I never really understood.
We didn't solicit. I admire the solicitors. At least they had, they were making money.
In photo shoots, I'll always try and conceal myself somehow.
Yeah.
I was like hide behind things, but
Yeah, I love to be high. Dude, I play hide and go seek, dude. I'd go hide. I'd leave. I'd go home, dude. My buddy's out there looking for me for 3 hours, bro. Son, that's life. You better get used to it, buddy. Dude, my mom dated this guy. He was like a mechanic or something for a while. And then 2 years later, I'm wearing his.
Not the mechanic clothes.
It said Mr. Mike on the pocket.
Is it for real?
I swear to God. I hit like a growth spurt and he was gone and I was still wearing his shit. Yeah,
That's funny.
I felt like I was employed. I wasn't. I was just in 9th grade.
Get the fake teeth that everyone's getting now. It's great. Everyone looks crazy.
Hey, brother.
They look so crazy.
I'm like, damn, what have you been eating, buddy? Electricity? Huh? What have you been eating, dude? Damn, you got gloss finished teeth? So suddenly I start to see like at the bottom of my like these like feet I made on the suit because I went really in on this suit. It was pretty nice. There's just like water kind of pouring out of it. I'm like, where is water? And it was bad, man. They put me in a tub of ice at lunch and
Oh my gosh.
people were scared, yeah. And one guy's praying. I'm like, dude, call the police. Don't pray, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect the prayer, but also text 911. You like this guy's and y'all don't know how sunburn is a real. People don't want to admit it, but that shit is real.
What it do?
That's the unsexy red.
What it do though? It burns.
Yeah, it burns. You sit down. You can't hug nobody.
Ooh, your skin be stiff.
You pick your child up and it hurts.
For
Yeah,
real?
it's all sunburn, and sometimes even your lips get burnt. You can't even enjoy a little bit of soup or something. I got a brother too, and he was hard to
Older?
love. Now he's a little easier to love.
Do you guys fight?
No.
Oh, okay.
One of us hit the other one with a chair once when we were young.
Oh, really? What was that over?
I don't know. One of us was wearing a disguise, so I don't remember who was who.
Oh.
But it was violent. It was like one of the most violent things that ever happened to me.
Wait,
and it was a nice chair. It was an antique.
Whenever I see groups of black African American, what do you call it? Black?
I say black friends or urban gentlemen.
Yeah, urban.
Or the first 48. That's what I say.
Yeah.
I actually used to do I had a deal where we used to. I remember selling. I got caught up with this outfit where we were tattooing guinea pigs and selling them after Green Day concerts, man.
Hold
selling
on.
them outside of concerts.
You would shave them and then tattoo them?
Yeah, these dudes
What
would
would you
shave them and
tattoo
tattoo them. 25 bucks. They would sell them, and because people was coming out of there on ecstasies, and they wanted
Ecstasies.
warm animal, $30, $25. You get an animal and a
Hold
bag.
on,
and
warm
then-
animal. Fucking genius for
Yeah.
eating, petting,
Yeah, for
squeezing,
friendship,
sleeping,
dude.
fucking.
It's 2 a.m. You're out of raving. You've been out raving.
For friendship. People buy fucking guinea pigs for friendship.
Yeah, well, what do you think most people buy them
I
for?
thought maybe put up their asses or something on
No, not a
ecstasy.
guinea pig.
Maybe.
Nobody's putting a guinea pig up their ass.
Yeah,
Not
you
in
pervert.
America.
You fucking pervert.
For friendship? Who the fuck's like, goddamn, I'm like, is that a guinea pig tattoo with Green Day on it? I'll take two, man.
It's kind of genius because what you just said is that when you're done raving, you might want a warm animal. You want a warm animal.
Well, some people, if you don't have somebody and you get out of the rave and you're on the drugs and everybody's out
On the
there,
drugs.
you're not gonna. What are you gonna get? You gonna just lay there by yourself with your hands?
Yes! I ain't buying two fucking
your
tattooed
hands.
guinea pigs who are
No.
shaved.
What, you gonna brush?
You probably have like a Gatorade or something. Don't do all of that. You got to have somebody there with you.
You're gonna drag your fingertips across the palms of your hands?
Yeah, like this over and over
Now,
again.
don't be weird.
When you could have a tattooed warm animal in your hands?
Hey, don't be weird. Buy tattoo warm animal shaved.
The fuck would they tattoo on the guinea pig?
Just something basic, like a
Nolan?
star or like a they had like this Marilyn Manson type of hat. They used to have like a top hat kind of thing, or just something
Some
that was,
weird
they had 3 or
shit,
4
bro.
things, almost like those Christmas cookie maker things.
Yeah.
Almost something like that, like basic.
But
shit.
the poor little guinea pig must have been traumatized because that's needles on its skin. And he's like, I don't want to be jumped into your biker gang.
Dude, if you believe that guinea pigs have that much intuition and feeling. I mean, they're the fucking bottom of the pig chain.
I could see you having a beautiful mullet, though. And I think
thank you.
Yeah, I really could, man. And I think it's time, man. I think it really would inspire you to feel like a different person. And make these guys do them, dude. Make these whites in here fucking grow them bitches.
I might have everyone, and even the
Feel
fucking
me?
gooks in here too, right?
Huh?
Yeah, some of the. Gooks
I don't know
are gonna
who
get
a
some of the
gook. I don't know who is a gook, but yeah.
Yeah. No idea.
Came out smoothly, bro.
Yeah, very good. It's like you've said that word before, bro.
I mean, I've said it. I just don't know who it's at. That's the problem, dude.
Yeah.
That's not the problem. That's really the benefit, you know.
But I'll tell you why the mullet, bro, because my people. I don't know if you know my people, but I don't know
Who's Stevie?
Yeah, my brother Steve, yeah, and also a billion other fucking people, bro.
Oh, damn. Huh?
Yeah, that's a lot of people, bro. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people sleeping in the airport when I'm there.
But before Bieber, some fool in China or whatever said, "This mushroom bull haircut, everybody gonna wear these," right? And it was some sort of government law or some shit. So now everyone's got a bowl on their hand, click, 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 right? And they all look like fucking ghetto fucking Beatles or whatever, right?
Where at?
In China, in Asia, wherever, bro. You never seen those haircuts? Fuck not. What? It's only when the K-pop stars started going crazy with the fucking rooster hairs that they tried to change it, you know?
You should testify this in the impeachment hearings. This makes no sense. It would fit right in, bro.
On C-SPAN?
What do you think, babe? You think
you gotta
mullet,
go
right?
on C-SPAN, dude.
Yeah, I think either go mullet or just commit to your roots.
Yeah, do you look like Yoko No, bro? You gotta do something, dude.
Bro, I never even call Yoko No, bro.
Bro, you gotta do a Last of the Mohicans spoof, dude. It's just you in the woods, bro, looking for something.
We saw Dana.
We saw Dana. Oh, yeah. We sat right behind
Sat behind Dana White, and he would tell us what's going on. That was fun.
He'd be like, hey, get out your blood cups. On this one, you're going to get a
You're like, it's big. It's like being at a Gallagher show.
Yeah. One time, he like even had some blood on his hand, and he rubbed it on my gums.
He goes, you want a gummer?
Yeah. He was like, oh, this will help a little vitamin O.
It is. They go, all right, put on your blood raincoats like Gallagher, and they smash the guy's head.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I look
very strange, right? To not meet the director, for like the actor and the director not to like be in a room together until they're 2 weeks out from shooting.
It seems risque.
Crazy. Yeah.
It seems risque to me to do something like that. It's like you could interview your cellmate or whatever, but you're like, now I'll just wing it in there, you know? Like you could have a little small Q&A with your cellie.
No, I wasn't saying party pills, like HIV pills.
Oh, he was?
I was always, yeah, he always had like a fistful of HIV
Okay,
pills.
well, I think so.
No, pills like, you know what I mean, that make him feel better.
Right, well.
That are supposed to support AIDS. You know, the kind that Magic Johnson has.
Yeah.
Those type of pills.
Those Laker snacks, they call them now, I think, right?
The whole idea of sex is not thinking. And all you have to do is concentrate on turning yourself on.
Yeah, I think I like, I mean, I've had probably libido issues since I was probably, I would bet 8 or 9 months old. I don't know.
Well, but you're, okay. Well, that's,
like, I don't know
when
when
you don't have a
libido's-
libido until you go through puberty, really.
Okay.
I mean, who has a libido when they're in diapers? I mean, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I have
Yeah.
to look at some pictures and see what was going on back
It'd be
then.
very easy to get blown if you tasted like Arctic Blast.
Especially if your wiener had like one of those pop things at the end, like a pop top.
If they could just pop it open. And also, if when they were done, they were going to be like, I'm going to feel energetic because it could burn extra calories. Like,
I'm ready for work. That would change your wife's behavior in the morning, I think.
Truly would. I could. Maybe I could get like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. going on.
God, I'm going to pray about that. Yeah,
Danny,
he gave me
man,
a cock light, a little light that can do cocks with it.
That's sick.
Oh, it was great.
You need that, honestly.
You know how they have that light you can shine on somebody at like somebody who's giving a conference or whatever? and
Like
you
a laser pointer.
Yeah, and you shine it on them and,
And you,
and then
circle
like
his dick with it or
Social
something.
Security comes up and rescues them or whatever so they don't get shot or whatever.
Yeah, Secret Service. I don't think Social Security is right.
Sorry. Yeah, actually, Social Security, apparently, Trump's taking it out of business or whatever.
Yeah, it's nowhere to be found. So
he handwrites his mom letters. It's a special person who does that.
Yeah. He definitely seems like a hug that got left somewhere but rescued.
That's right.
Thank you. You're very sincere. It's very nice and refreshing and also slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
I know you're married, so I'll keep it just as sincere. You know, we won't get physically sincere because that can be, it's outlawed in some territories. But
What if you lived a million years? You just like, what would you do? It's like,
I mean, you would definitely probably call in. You know, you'd show up late to work more. I think.
well, you know,
and it's like you got shot. They just chop off your leg. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had some of their a lot of their technical skills were way limited. It seems, like, dude. Like if some people, even if they had just had like Down syndrome, they'd be like, "Oh, he got shot by something." Like, no, this guy,
he's fine.
He's just over here raking leaves. Let this guy
Leave him alone.
Man. That's when the hard tits came out. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember when hard ass tits came out?
And Fabio, remember Fabio?
Look at my tits, and they look like you could.
Yeah.
Like if you went like that, it was like.
Yeah.
Like if he touched it, fucking squeaked. Almost like somebody was like had made him out of like dish gloves or something. Like they were like,
right.
Like if you pulled a shirt on him, you could hear him like. It was just like, damn, bitches are plastic.
Yeah, like there's 5 forks to choose from, and I got to choose which one we're using. Like that kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, and it sucks if you're watching a movie and you see a fork that fucking is out of place too. This isn't the Titanic.
And you blame the actor.
Oh,
because it's the actor's face, and you're just like, I fucking hate this movie.
Oh, you're like, Dunkirk sucks. You see the silverware in that thing? You know? That's how you feel sometimes. The one thing that I was thinking about was my friend Brad used to work for Red Bull, and he said at their there's a 1-800 number if people are like have had too much Red Bull or whatever they call. I guess.
They call up, like, help me. What do I do?
So technology gave boys video games, you know, and porn, and then said, now study your algebra.
I'm about to find the square of my own root. You know what I'm saying, bro?
At least he had a smart answer. Totally, Dad. I'm going to do it.
Catch it on.
So wait a minute, Louisiana, you like okra?
Yeah, I didn't mind it, dude. But then people start frying it, and dude, it starts to look like it's been giving a blowjob to somebody. It gets real viscous.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you lift up a spoonful of it, it has like a trail that goes back to the stuff, and you're like, whoa, this thing's been doing BJs, you know?
Yeah,
it's a bit
it's
much.
slimy.
Yeah, it's real slimy.
Have you not met the Boom guys?
I met the Rizzler the other night at dinner. I saw him.
Oh, dude.
But dude, he was drinking Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it was past 8:45. I'm like,
he's a wild man.
Well, yeah, the Rizzler. I mean, I'll tell you this. He definitely seemed like his grades were failing. Somebody's like, his grades suck. That's what I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Word at Craig's.
Yeah.
Yeah. People.
Dude, he had a little tattoo. It said "fuck social studies."
Oh, damn,
I was like,
dude, that's rough.
Crazy. So obviously he's been going through a lot, you know. My friend Josh used to live like I think somewhere like in kind of like over by East LA, but he said that you lived in his area, and I was like, well, what if I opened up a shoe store called "These Boots Are Made for Joaquin," right? I was like, just to get to meet you. But if you saw that store, say if you'd driven by a couple times, like, do you think you ever would have stopped in there?
Absolutely. Yeah, and I would have just like cleaned the place out.
And when porn came along, man, I remember, I would bike far for porn. If I heard there was porn somewhere, you know, I was starved. I was starved for like talked about the spelling bee word. Because remember, I got beat on Inconvenience. This girl in our class or whatever was pregnant, right?
Yeah. Every story, like, Helena had a rib in her forehead.
And we didn't know you could even get pregnant, right? But she won the fucking spelling bee, dude. And people were calling her all kinds of racial slurs and stuff. But I remember, and she was white. Yeah, that was the crazy thing. It was just people were just, you know.
That's just mean then. They're just trying to be mean.
Oh, yeah. Nobody was trying to be like helpful.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you ever have an ear piercing? Did you ever?
Yeah, I had 2 of them. Did you?
Yeah, I did too.
Fuck yeah, dude. That shit was so fun, dude.
It was, we were kind of
and it would close
sick.
up and you would still force something in it on days you needed to feel cool.
I wanted a lip piercing. I wanted the whole thing. I wanted to be punk rock, dude.
Oh, you have a lot of, you seem like you've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Like a child of a Vietnam veteran, somebody you know. Dude, you remember sex ed? You remember going to sex ed the first time?
Oh, God, how embarrassing.
Remember all the guys would like, one guy wore like a fucking suit or like a little tuxedo. We're like, dude, what is going This guy is spaced, bro.
Well,
people would wear cologne. People would be fucking drinking cologne.
Cologne to go to sex education? Like they're seducing sex education, or was the teacher hot?
No, it was a man, dude.
But just sex education, they wanted to smell good for sex education.
We just thought it was time for sex, so we were just, everybody's keyed
Well,
up.
if a mother tells a son to clean his room, what should he say?
Don't hassle the Hoff.
What's your favorite type of omelet?
Don't hassle the Hoff.
All right, if I were to fall down a wishing well and I yelled, help, what would you say?
Don't hassle the Hoff.
And when it gets late at night, you just kind of relax. And what do you like to see on television?
Don't hassle the Hoff.
And if I meet a nice girl somewhere and I want to pick her up, what should I tell her?
Hassle me, baby.
Hassle the Hoff.
I'm your dad. I'm your son.
Okay.
Hey, Dan.
Bubby.
No, you don't have to.
Do it. Sorry, just do it like me.
I don't know. Wait, you don't have to have an Asian accent.
I don't know what. I don't know what country we're in.
No. You're you.
Okay. I remember at one time it snowed in our town and people had never seen it, and people were yelling at the sky and just yelling like racial slurs at clouds and shit. Yeah, people were. you know, like just like these ice N words, you know, just people yelling shit outside.
Like I'm 38, you know. I mean, I'm kind of a late bloomer, so I'm kind of maybe like 32, really. But I'm also like an old soul, so I guess I'm actually like I'm back at 38. But
this is a quick trip.
Yeah, sorry, it was.
Dude, I remember the first time I went to a black doctor. Right, I went to a doctor, and I'd never been to a black doctor. I never even thought about it. Right, and I went in, and it was a black doctor, and I was like, oh, man, like. Is he gonna know what's wrong with me? You know, that's what I thought, bro.
No, bro, that sound like some racist shit.
I know, but what I'm saying is like, you'll do some coke and just eat somebody's ass through a dream catcher out there, dude. It's intense out there, dude.
And I lost a spelling bee to a girl in 5th grade who got pregnant. Shut the fuck. Swear to God. This girl named Helena, or Big Helena, I think was her full name, bro. And dude, nobody thought she could spell. Nobody thought she could even speak.
Oh, no one thought she could get knocked up either.
True.
Jesus.
So she was a real overcomer, dude. Or just someone who accepted cum, you know?
You can text 911. I was at the Dustin Poirier Max Holloway fight, and I remember texting 911. I'd never done it before. I was like,
gonna get beat up.
Oh, I said, dear God, 2 men are beating the shit out of each other in Atlanta.
That's a waste of resources, Theo Vaughn.
And they wrote back, I'm not even joking, what's good?
No, they did not. I swear to no, they did. Advisors go crazy, but he's not reading, not reading off. You know, he doesn't have 14.
Kid Rock is one of his advisors, you know? And look, I love Kid Rock, but, you know, I don't know if every advice of his is the best, but now some of it is, that's for sure, but some of it may not.
You're right.
Be.
And,
you know, you can't just run around doing what I was doing for the last 20 years forever and expect some major consequences.
Yeah, you can't just be scoring 8 balls at a Fuddruckers and just expecting to fucking continue to prosper.
We used to go through the neighborhood at night and we'd steal everybody's car radios, right? But then here was why I did it, dude. At first, you know, we did it because we wanted a radio for our own car, but you only can put like one radio in your own car. So then I'd have a back seat with like 9 radios in it, you know, all these fucking radios sitting there. But then here's why I started to do it. Because then I would see people drive down the street and be furious that they didn't have any music. So then that would make me laugh so hard, bro. Just see somebody driving, and this one dude started singing his own songs every day, bro.
But we would just get wasted and just urinate all over his glasses supply, right? Like at night. So then like 2 days later, whatever, he rolls up to some place with a bunch of just soaking wet boxes.
And he's like, they're selling like hotcakes. I don't know. Something about the stink of these glasses are flying off the shelves.
Man, I feel bad about some of that shit. Oh, I lived in LA for a while, and then Nashville was open during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So you could do what you want. You could like, you know, you could spit on people and they were still okay with it, you know, like, so it definitely like.
It's a good criteria to move to a town. You're like, can I spit on people?
Yeah.
I probably bought about $6,000 worth of vests, bro.
Vests?
Yeah.
You went on a vest spree?
I'm that armless adventure bear, bro. I'll be out there. Man. Do you ever hug somebody in a vest, bro, with nothing else on?
I have. It's pretty nice.
Good, yeah.
I got into a vest.
Oh, that's the original honeymoon, bro. That's a Greek honeymoon, dude, right there.
What do you watch on Christmas?
I watch.
Like, what would the camera see you doing?
Well, we're supposed to do Christmas caroling this year with a couple fellows from the gym, actually. And so we're supposed to practice on Friday. And we just hired a cool brother over there in Nashville to help us learn some of the lyrics.
You say brother, dude.
And then,
I love when you say that, man.
Oh yeah, we're excited about it. There's all brothers going, so you got to respect the culture, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But anyway, we're at the funeral of the guy that died, and the last name is his name was Nathan Digger, right? And so I had to make a speech in front of all these people, and it was like, man. I don't know if I can say this right now, but I was like, man, this is the best digger we ever had in the whole world, right? And it was a room full of black folks, dude, and I didn't know any of them. And Drewski and them are in the back just howling, bro. And I'm just having to I had to do it like 15 times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I bought a God is my girlfriend sweatshirt the other day off of somebody's. I ended up on some link. And now I got that coming. I just hope it's not too small because I feel like that's not the sweatshirt.
No.
Seen it if it's
Absolutely
too small.
not.
Yeah. That needs to be a big one.
Oh, that's it, really.
Charleston's a pretty fun spot.
God, it's great, except I took a girl on a carriage tour or whatever, and it was a it was a black girl that I was dating at the time, and a lot of it's kind of it gets a little, you know, some of the history around there is.
Oh yeah, they got some history around.
It's some risque history. So, like, at a certain point, I'm like trying to tip the driver early, like, dude, just
can we change this to a ghost tour maybe?
Yeah. It's so
build that wailing wall.
Yeah, I know. Jesus. Dude, I heard the Wailing Wall. This is the most Israel thing ever. The Wailing Wall has an ATM in it. Is that crazy?
That's hilarious.
Is it?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You need some cash out there if you're going to buy a little dreidel, some knickknacks.
Oh, I'll fucking spend Gimel on that bitch, son. That's all I spend, dude. They used to call me Big Gimel in a lot of back alleys. Some of the monkeys will masturbate and stuff 6 to 7 times a day at the zoo.
Filthy.
Yeah, you're filthy.
Stop
you're
behaving
bad.
like an animal.
Yeah. Be like, that monkey can choose its own pronouns. And we'd be like, it's not about that, okay? The monkey is just jerking off too much.
That, and then there's also throwing the shit.
Anything comes out of their body, they're willing to throw.
Why do we? I feel like
kind of like Mardi Gras.
Or maybe that's their beads, right?
Dun, 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 dun. They're just throwing that out. Because he started looking Asian at the end, huh?
Mm-hmm. He switched up. He made a big switch up.
He went through he didn't fucking miss a gender. He didn't miss a ethnicity.
He hit Mexican. He hit them all, man. He hit them all for real. Then he went past white.
We're like, oh, he's the one that did slavery, bro. We were all pointing at him.
What the
We're like, that motherfucker did it, bro. We were pointing at him, dude. He looked like Jackie O at the end, bro. Pull up Jackie O, man. Yeah, we had some uneven areas. I remember I played baseball. I mean, I don't know if I was, you know, mom signed me up a couple seasons, man, and it wasn't great for me. But our field was uneven. We had an uneven field.
Yeah.
So every ball, if you hit anything second base, it was all ended up in right field, right? We probably had 25% gradient on the field.
Yeah.
So we had at least 2 right fielders always, at least.
And I had to explain how to do it, and I had to sit in the front seat and go, no, you got to poke the hole, and then you got to poke one on the other side. And
well, that was like the original Viagra, I think, was like you'd have to pull your car over and put a quart of oil in it, you know?
Yeah.
But the rev of the engine would keep everybody possible.
Yeah,
It would
maybe.
keep you sexually possible, you know? But then now it's like, dude, just you have people literally drinking oil and blue chews or whatever.
I really like driving manual transmission cars.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
And
I like that type of thing, baby. That thing will just shift. That thing will just get shifty out there.
It's good. It's good.
It's got a nice little ass on it.
I feel like you want your car to have almost as much horsepower as your helicopter. I feel like is a rule of thumb.
It's probably a rule of a very rich thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever send a picture of your dick?
Never.
Not a Snapchatter?
I've sent a picture of my buddy Jason's dick. That my buddy Jason used to, for like, this is a few years back, but I'm sure he would still let us use it. Or I don't know if like you can use it more than once, but for $10, he'd let you send his cock to a gal.
Was it a good looking dick? Was it big?
It was fucking, it was what it was. It was like one of those kind of unique mushrooms. I feel like, you ever had that chicken where they put those weird looking mushrooms kind of with it?
Oh, yeah, no, I got you.
Like that Ritz Place chicken or something.
Ritz Place chicken.
And kids nowadays, it's like they're so on their iPad, they don't even notice if they get molested, I feel like. You know, I mean, I feel like a lot of kids wouldn't even.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. That's insane. We might have to take that out.
I mean,
like when I was young, you weren't looking at your iPad. So, like, you know.
You noticed?
If suddenly
you really noticed.
You were somebody's iPad. Yeah. You noticed. Yeah. But nowadays, you can't even get the kids' attention, probably. Yeah. Remember one time we had a rental car and we got in an accident. It got a dent in it, right?
Yeah.
Caught some pigeons, and got them to shit over the dent, like over the dent.
How'd you have got in a shit?
So that it would hide the thing. Yeah. In Florida.
Yeah, I guess they shit enough that like it might happen.
Oh, you could make it look for sure. I mean, we shit up half the whole, like, you know, 1/4
But
pound.
what, you just held a pigeon?
Yeah. Well, foot fetish was the thing I think
Help me
people
out.
were
Help me
doing.
understand this, because I don't understand
I don't think it's a lot of American money. I think it's like a lot of yen that people spend on it.
Ooh.
Japanese feet are very little.
Dude.
You could eat probably a dozen of them. And I think,
You know what? For context, that makes sense to me. Sure.
yeah, totally. You're like, okay,
It's
now
like
I see.
bone in or bone out, man.
Oh, I think if you're going Japanese feet, dude, I'm keeping the bone in. I want all of it. I think I want the marrow. I want all the freaking, the gifts of the Orient, I feel like.
But yeah,
But you have a
anyway.
unique look, man. You're like Magnum P.I.E.
I love that. That's a good one, dude.
That's me,
I've never heard that one though. That's good.
That's horrible, man. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You got it out of your system? You got any more? You got any more you want to do before we move on?
They have the N-word in them. So I'm keeping those. I'm holding those. Man, you guys are racist, man. Even coming here was interesting. Coming to New Zealand.
First time?
Yeah. Seeing what it's like. I had no idea what it was going to be like. Yeah. People are like, we don't have any snakes,
But there's some snakes in the streets.
Oh, like, you don't have a fucking ozone layer either. I'm
Bro.
like, fucking dude.
My guy,
Like,
I'm
how
telling
black-
you.
When you got here, how black were you? Or
No,
were
I
you
was
lighter?
black. I was black.
Were you
black.
really?
Yeah, I swear. But
Because,
thing
bro,
is,
I've been here. I think I've
you're like,
in
maybe light skin now, semi-light skin.
In 2 days, people are going to start calling me Nelly around here, I think. One basketball coach had been like kind of tickling the kids a lot, right? And then the other guy called him and he said, hey, if you keep.
You said that so naturally.
I'm just saying
You said that so naturally. Like that's a thing that coaches can find themselves dealing with.
He's trying to get that 3-pointer out of you, bro. He's trying to.
But you never did that.
I didn't get
you
time.
You threw it out there as a truth, right? And then I don't know what the thing. If you're bi, dude, I'm good with it.
If I was bi, I would know, I think, I would. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know.
You would have an inkling or something.
Yeah.
Like your ears would ring when you got around a gay dude or something, Like,
yeah.
I remember at one time it snowed in our town and people had never seen it and people were yelling at the sky and just yelling like racial slurs at
the
clouds
sky?
and shit. Yeah, people were, like just like these ice N-words, just people yelling shit outside.
Some of these guys were for certain gay.
I don't know if they was gay. I don't know if they
I'm not sure what they were. We're sure what they were. You just made it through all the gauntlets, like as a participant.
Oh yeah, bro. I'll put a juke on a nut sack. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Give me my $4.
Yeah. Bees.
With your Jewish friend and go, hey, there's something in the back of my oven. Can you climb in and see if you can get it out? You're like, no, no.
Well, that's why Jews invented the self-cleaning oven, dude. They're like, we're not doing that. Sure, we're not falling for that again. We went into a Starbucks, right? Found out it was not a Starbucks. We go in, somebody had stole the sign and put it up outside of their business, right? So we go in, you're like, this isn't a Starbucks. There's couches and shit, dude.
Yeah, there's no cake pops here.
And we're like, where the are we? Did we turn to go and leave? Knife fight, dude.
Really? Oh my
B
god.
on B, knife fight in the street, dude.
Well,
urban cutlery, dude. That's it, bro.
Just butter knives.
Couple of just a couple of Zorro brothers out there just fucking stabbing each other, dude.
Oh, that Western black duck.
That Western black.
That's an all black duck.
Oh,
That's fine.
hell yeah.
Yeah. But mine are.
Oh, that's Mallard Luther King right there, bro. That thing dark as hell, dude. Sorry, bro.
You're gonna make a great black guy. Mallard Luther King. That could be his name.
I remember I almost made love to a Korean woman one time years ago, and this was in Idaho, and her legs kind of didn't separate. It was almost like, you ever get really strong chopsticks or whatever and you can't open them or whatever? Wait. It was just like that, bro. I swear to God.
Maybe
and no offense to that lady.
Maybe it was a mermaid.
Huh?
Right? Was it a mermaid?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are there Korean Asian mermaids?
There have to be, huh? Bring that up. Bring up an Asian mermaid or something, beached Asians or whatever.
Place.
Yeah.
They had left a few things, and you're just like, leave it.
Yeah, I just never got a plan. I think all the furniture, everything that's in there.
See, what I would do, all the furniture too?
Oh, everything. Beds, everything.
Wow.
Even awards, actually. I guess the man had won a couple of awards.
What kind of awards?
First black something or other, So it's like, I feel bad keeping that. Some of them are kind of cool.
Some are cool.
This jacket, Zach Bryan gave me this jacket. It's very hot in here.
I saw in the back.
I was trying to fit in a little, so this is black as I get today, brother.
The Zach Bryan tour jacket.
It kind of shows you where I'm at,
Some people tell me I look like Ben Affleck. Some people tell me I look like Ben Stiller. There's a big difference.
You look like Ben Better. I know that.
Yeah, dude. So I
sorry, Rob.
Yeah,
you look like somebody who's fucking using performance enhancing drugs to swim. That's what you look like,
dude. You look like Rhea Perlman.
Do I really?
You got Rhea Perlman hair.
She's talented.
She is talented. Bro, Cheers was a good show. Sometimes I feel like CVS is my Cheers because I'm always getting STDs.
And in 1994, like 70 infected monkeys got out in our town, and they literally, the police came to YMCA summer camp and let the oldest kids leave to help them look for these monkeys, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah. And I remember like guys, they had guys with like rebel flags in their truck. I'm like, it's not a racial thing, guys. These are fucking 70. These are chimpanzees and macaws that are loose around town. You know, this isn't a gang that's moved in. You know, but I remember me and a couple of other kids. I still remember having a wet bathing suit on, cornering a fucking chimpanzee outside of a Kenny Rogers Roasters with a police officer and 3 other kids, like, rah, 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 you know, by this drive-through. And this fucking fat elf of a woman honking at us like we're ruining her, you know, dream shake she's buying or whatever and her fucking cornbread while we're trying to fucking save our town from a fucking... Who knows what this monkey had?
From a
maybe
fucking
yellow
Planet of
fever.
the Apes apocalypse.
Yeah, maybe something Walter Reed missed. Could have been yellow fever.
Got him, dude. 30-pound bag of hamster bone. Like, I mean, that's because you have to. There's not as much meat. There's very little bone in a hamster, bro. Them hamps got a hamp probably has like an eighth of an ounce in its chest plate, bro. You can't even make a wish on their bones. You know, there's nothing in there.
Where do you get all those hamsters from?
That's it. Well, they breed them in our town. I used to work for this group. They used to sell tattooed hamsters and guinea pigs after.
They tattoo them?
Yeah, they used to brand them with concerts and raves. They would say it's tattooed just to make people not be as sad about it. But it was a brand, bro.
Of what?
Well, like Heat and Ink, bro.
For what? Like, what did it say?
311, Green Day, anything like of different bands that were coming to town. Toadies. Swear to God, bro. Toadies, Acid Bath. Who else? Rave. Whatever, bro. We used to truck these hamps into the city and fucking vend them, bro. We did, man. Because there wasn't much work in our town, dude. You know, you had to get what you could get, and they had a man that bred hamsters, and then they had to do the tattoos, and they fucking met up, and that was a merger. That's big business, you know. And they started
a merger.
They started doing it.
Man, I got me some 300 mouse in my house and shit. And some other guy's like, you know what, man? I'm a pretty good tattoo artist.
That's Louisiana.
And that's it. A merger is formed.
Girl in our town, we locked this big girl one time. We ate some acid, and we locked this big girl into a room at this party, and we kept going in there with fucking pots of fucking warm water, fucking pouring it on her. I feel bad. I feel horrible, dude. I didn't look. We was kids, and we were on acid, dude. And then, bro,
you can't tell me this story when I'm straight. You gotta tell me on mushrooms. You locked the girl.
I just remembered.
How old were you?
I just remembered.
How old were you?
Probably 16.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know, but here's the thing. Let's say I was 14. That way it makes it sound not as bad, bro. But look, she ate acid with us, bro. She ate acid with us, dude. And what happened was, and we kept going in the room with like these pots of warm. I don't know why we had the pots of warm water because I think we just were fucked up, dude. And we would like pour a little on her, but not like torture. She wasn't in a cage or nothing. She was just, you know, free range in this room, right? But I think she was scared to come out. And then one time we went in, bro. We heard this loud sound, and we went in. And
I wonder why.
She had ran against one of the walls so hard, bro. Had fucking moved the entire wall in this house, dude. Huge girl, about 240 pounds. Beautiful girl, too. The most beautiful, biggest girl that I've ever known.
Oh, my God.
Beautiful girl. Beautiful hair, beautiful face. Just large and beautiful. But she fucking got lifted, bro. The first Asian I ever saw, well, I saw some drawings. Right? I remember definitely seeing a lot of drawings when we were kids of Asians because they're easy to draw. So a lot of kids would draw Asians, right? After that, true story. The next Asian I ever saw, the closest real Asian,
was that picture in the Guinness Book of World Records when there's like an Asian, like 17 Asian kids on a bicycle. Remember that one, the famous picture?
Yeah. That's it?
No, that was just the first. I was like, holy shit, look what they can do, you know? And it made me but it made us do cool stuff on our bike and like see what we could do. And then there was a rumor when I was about 14 that there was an Asian boy. There was a rumor there was an Asian boy about 17 miles away from us. And me and two of my buddies, one of them who had a bad neck, his fella had a pretty bad, that fifth appendage, the neck. People don't think about it. You got to strengthen it. And his was real lean, barely hold his head up. He almost had to walk around like this and also hold his head up with one of his arms. But he and I and another kid got together and decided we want to go see this Asian, this rumored Asian.
Right. Yeah.
So we saved up money. We cut grass for about 6 weeks and saved up money to get a taxi.
Just to see this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Went to Slidell, Louisiana to go visit him. And
you just went to his house?
No, it was the address that we got.
Oh, how'd you get this address?
Dude, you can get information.
Okay. Okay.
And this is back before the internet, too. So this is when you'd ask around.
Yeah.
And then guess a little. Mm-hmm. And we went to see him and tried to go see him, but it was just a Chinese food restaurant.
Oh, he's a Chinese guy.
It wasn't a real Chinese person. It was just, I think, some kind of white people in hats. And it was like, I don't know, it might have been like a Mexican Jewish guy running it.
Oh, that's weird.
But it wasn't no real Asians.
So it's just a myth.
So we went back, man. It cost us about $70.
Oh, jeez.
And then I had some abandonment issues, actually, when it came to Asians for a long time because of that. And then a kid named Jason Desport that showed up when I was in junior high school. And people used to always, they had this group at the time called Whites Against Mexicans. And people would attack him sometimes, even though he wasn't Mexican. He was like closest thing we had to a Mexican.
He was Asian.
Pretty much.
Korean, Chinese, Japanese.
He was kind of like, what is the happy ones you would see like on some of the posters with the rosy cheeks kind of?
Jesus, I don't
like wearing a diaper, like sitting in a tub.
No, man. George, help me out, man.
What do you mean, George,
George, help me out.
Dude, you can't phone a freaking Icelandic guy. You're Asian.
Ilani. What's he talking about?
What's the happiest of the Asian? I mean, this kid was probably happy, kind of same skin tone as Ilani. Yes, he could have been Filipino.
He was a Filipino guy.
Beautiful guy. Okay. And after that, man, since then, though, I grew up and, got surrounded by Asians here and there. Yeah. And, I've been to a lot of different Asian countries. I've been to Singapore. I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Malaysia, Japan, China.
What's your favorite
Shanghai.
Your favorite one? Probably Japan, huh?
You know what? I really liked China.
You did?
Yeah.
What you like about that? I heard it's overpopulated and
like rabies in LA is not a big issue.
No, it's not a big issue. I think people don't spend enough time with real ass animals. A lot of these animals out here are bullshit, trained imports, fake ass little Dalmatians and shit. Some gay man that lived by the park by me used to put spots on his dog. Bitch. Get it together, brother.
Hold the fuck up.
Yeah.
He had a white dog. He put
it on
spots on him.
Yeah.
You're fucking stupid.
You're stupid, dude.
Bro. This is hilarious.
You're stupid, man. I'm just telling him about what happened, man.
Why would the guy put...
I don't know. I don't know the man. I don't go by people like that. If some dude's spotting his own pet, bro, I'm out.
I'm fucking out too, man. Fuck. It's not like Dalmatians are rare or some shit. I get if you have a pet rhino and paint them white because there's one left, but with fucking Dalmatians, painting dogs is insane, man.
Dude, that's people in parks, man. People do anything in a park out here. You got to notice that out here. Like, where I'm from, a park is a place to picnic, maybe
chill out.
Yeah, chill out, make art or something. But
Frisbee,
yeah,
out here it's a lot of drug scenes.
People living out there.
Yeah, a lot of gang activity, a lot of butt sex.
Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. Maybe.
I don't know if that's what
a lot of that Magic Johnson. That's what they call it. You know, people out there getting that Magic Johnson.
That Magic Johnson. My brother cried when Magic Johnson announced he had AIDS.
No way,
he started crying. He's one of his favorite players. Oh,
bro, that's gayer than even getting AIDS from a dude is crying when another dude gets it.
Right.
You know?
Especially if you don't know him.
Yeah, you're supposed to write a letter to him, mail it, hope he gets better.
Send some fucking fan mail. Don't start crying and fuck up my afternoon. We were in my Aunt Nubby's car, and we got baseball or a pack of cards, and he pulled a Magic Johnson, started crying.
Oh, damn, dude.
Right then, we knew he was weird as fuck.
Bro, I was
like,
surprised.
What the fuck?
Dude, he sound pretty emotionally weak, you know?
Unstable.
I can see how you were the fighter. That dude would tap out if he caught a tough cold.
No,
you know?
no, he's way tougher than me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'll take that Magic Johnson AIDS anger out on you. That motherfucker's nasty.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Winner, Jenner, Kendall, and Kylie.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
Now, how long have you two been sisters for?
Like 5 years now, right?
Seeing you know, they got a lady up in they close the doors, about 250 people in there. They have a lady at the front. They got her spread eagle, you know what I'm saying? Which I think should be our national bird, you know what I'm saying, boy? I salute that, dude. I doubt any brothers would kneel if they fucking let that thing fly across the stadium. I know that.
I hope you write that down. That's really funny.
Well, I mean, that's just what's going on, you know?
To my head, because I would not date a single comic for the rest of my life. And, that's a fact.
Look, I could get a new job. I could easily open up a poke shop.
Poke.
I could sell poke, man. Easily. Well, ways I wanted to talk about orgasmic meditation because I got into that for a while. I wanted to talk about some other things, but we're gonna have to do it at a different time because.
Do you know how to do OM?
I was in there.
You got in and.
I was in, yeah. I was in for like 6 months. Oh, dude, I got bit by a fucking Bichon up in Topanga Canyon touching some lady. Yeah. And it was all sanctioned. This was sanctioned, you know, by the commission or whatever. This was legal.
It was an American stomach. I don't care what his culture is. That thing is not steel clad. That's not metal clad.
Yeah,
he has diarrhea all day long.
Oh, yeah.
On oatmeal. You know?
He actually looks like where diarrhea started. If somebody were to, I don't know if they can trace it, but I could see suddenly the fuzz just showing up at y'all's door.
I mean,
Bobby, it's crazy. Even Bobby versus a black baby, I'd pick Bobby. And that's wild. You don't usually black baby wins.
Black babies
hands
are the
down.
cutest.
You know what I'm saying? Paper rocks black baby. Black baby wins every time, dude. But you do paper Bobby black baby, dude. Bobby beats black baby sometimes, man. Oh dang.
I was like, okay. I thought you were gonna put me in a headlock. You making me bath salts.
Bath salts are people die from them though, huh?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do the right thing with the bath salts.
Okay, I'm just saying because.
Yeah, maybe she's trying to get rid of me.
Yeah, if somebody rolls up. Yeah.
I never thought about it. I'm gonna call her.
Yeah, man, that's swimmer's myth. They
That's
call
it.
it.
That's it.
That shit is.
That's some hardcore stuff.
So the only game I ever went to for the Lakers was when Kobe scored 81 points. It's the only game I've ever been to in my whole life. And I shared like a bowl of peanuts in like some fancy club lounge. It was for players only, I think. And then I got a picture of Chris next to Chris Rock by the bathroom. And he was not happy about it. And I made his wife take it. Asked his wife to take it. And didn't make her do anything. This isn't a Me Too.
What are the words? Can you reveal what are some of the things that women can say to direct you in different ways?
Yeah, higher, lower, more pressure, less pressure. Can you go a little faster, please? Can you go a little slower,
Okay.
please? To the right, to the left. Now slide. No. And that was a joke I did use one time in the thing, and it got a couple people to laugh. And one lady even farted a couple people over when I did. Leave out of there, dude. You feel like damn, just John Wayne Gacy or whatever. Who's the John Wayne? Sorry. Yeah, Gacy's a serial killer. But you feel like like you have in your fingertips you have the magic.
Yeah.
Because you got a woman off, you didn't get anything, you didn't bust, so you got all this chi built up, so you're rolling around town just with a magic touch, you got that King Midas, you got that clitoral King Midas you're running around. Well, I seen a guy throw a grenade one time, dude. I seen a senior citizen hum a grenade at into a group of not calves, what are old cows called? Older calves.
Heifers.
Yeah, heifers, bro. And yeah, that
had to be pretty. Yeah,
it was unreal. And people were like, "No way, this dude's gonna do it." Then he took his shirt off, and we see him, bro. When an old dude takes his shirt off, he's gonna throw a grenade. Like people were like, "No way, this guy's got a grenade in his truck," and somebody's like yelling, "You queer!" And because he's just like he got pissed, you know, and then he had a grenade and he fucking threw that bitch, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, it was unprecedented, man. You know, I knew dude. I mean, you know, I grew up around some fucking real crazy poor white people. You know, the dude they had a dude in our town, no arms, used to fucking fight everybody. You know that dude. You know what I'm saying? He'd get you in that lurch. He would catch you with between his chin and his chest. He would fucking snack you like a snake.
We were talking about this dude.
His boy Gert was his name. And he would just get you like that, bruh. And he'd choke you down.
He had no arms.
No arms at all. And he'd fight anybody, dude. And he would choke you. So
if you went to punch him, how would he block?
Oh, bro. He'd spin out of it. He'd spin, he'd duck, he'd dodge. The dude had, he just...
And would he catch your hand with his neck?
Huh?
Would he catch your
hand?
He
would just lurch at you. And, bro, the thing is, here was the...
Oh, you know what? If he hits you with that shoulder, you're going down.
Yeah, part of it. The big move was that choke. He would catch you like this.
Where would he catch you? Your hand?
In your neck. He would catch you neck to neck.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, once he got you neck to neck, Gert Yuva, the whole family was fucking...
He could choke you out.
Psychos, bro. Brother had sharpened half of his teeth on one side of his mouth, dude. These people would fuck you up. One of the kids was in a wheelchair, they never taught him to walk, I think. I don't even think he was crippled. They just never taught him to walk. And so the other brother would carry him on his back everywhere, like a backpack, dude. And didn't even give a fuck. Dude, I'd be Mormon in a heartbeat, bro.
Yeah, you moved to Utah?
Bro, beautiful women. You get to be tall.
Yeah, they're all tall.
Yeah.
You know
they're
what?
very welcoming.
Well, they're closer to God.
Go to the tabernacle, man. That thing is like a damn Neapolitan sandwich. They are every color person in there, bro.
They're the sweetest people. They really are.
Yeah. You can have different wives if you want, different husbands. We may know one day, or Joe Rogan might tell us.
Rogan does know.
But
and it's annoying. He keeps it in that fucking pod thing he sleeps in, that water thing. That's where he gets the drippings of knowledge come from there.
Oh, dude, I saw him one time eating facts out of a glowing bag one time.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
Because I've heard this and I've never seen it before.
Totally, man. It's in his glove
He's
box.
endless. You know, he says he loves to play pool. It's not. The crack of the balls gives him the secrets.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've heard it a few times. And I was like, what is
Zeus
that?
with the planets.
That's exactly right. When
Yeah.
they smash, then he gets all this knowledge. It's really insane.
I'm like,
dude.
do I use this one to break? He's like, no, that's Neptune. That goes back in the formation. Dude, I was in Louisville one time. I came out of a show. They had a big group in a limousine. They invited me to go to an after party with them, right? I was like, I'm only coming if my boy can come. And they're like, who's your boy? And I'm like, Cedric. They had a brother nearby, right? Wearing this Louis Vuitton jacket, dude. Probably about 60% homeless, right? And they're like, that's your boy? And I hadn't even talked to this dude, right? I was like, yeah, that's my boy. And like, all right, he can come. So I fucking walk over to him, look him right in the eyes. And I was like, what's up, man? I'm Theo. He's like, Cedric. And I was like, all right, dude, I told these people you're my friend. You ever been in a limousine? He's like, nah. I was like, all right, come get in with us. Just act like you're my friend, right? We're going to a party. He's like, all right, man. So we go in the limo, bro. We're in there, hot chicks, dudes, people fucking. Cedric kept saying, we're friends. That's what he kept saying out loud, right? Kind of fucking not the best actor, bro. But did we get to this house party? It's a nice, cool fucking party, bro. I'm downstairs. I'm in the kitchen. Somebody's making us a drink. I'm talking to somebody. Fucking 6 minutes later, I hear somebody scream. I hear a window break, right? Somebody comes running down. They said some dude just stole like 4 purses out of the coat room upstairs and fucking jumped out a window.
That would have been me, Doug.
And that was fucking Cedric, bro. And that was like, and everybody there was like crying and pissed. And some girl was like furious because all her tampons were in there or something. I remember she got pissed. She was a tough girl. She was like one of those, what are those people that slide the thing on the ice, she said?
Curlers?
Yeah, she was a curler. And, but I was, in my head, I was like, this is the best fucking night ever.
That's a huge genre of porn, of just like being dominated and being told like, you little pussy bitch, look at your fucking stupid dick, and like just yelling at them. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
Look at
like
your dick never went to school, boy. You know? Get your dick back out there at work.
Well, we had to be part of a tribe to survive when we lived in the cave, right?
For sure. And if you ever seen like a group of puppies or whatever, somebody has like a box of dogs or whatever, you know, they always look like it's so, if you see them all right there by the mom, it looks like the funnest thing in the world.
Even
know?
just looking at a puppy with big eyes would make you release oxytocin.
God. Then I need to start dating animals then. You know? I don't know what you guys' laws are, but might have to come over there to do it. Dude, pulling up at school with new clothes on, there was nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Looking clean, boy.
But do you remember times where you couldn't get new clothes? Like going to the new school year, you have to wear the same clothes from last school year?
Well, I remember the second day of school when I struggled because I had to usually make the pants from the first day. I had to bring them back on day two. And I had to convince people these were different pants.
Like these ain't the same school pants from last year, baby.
I'd write different pants on the leg of them.
Really? You lying.
I swear. I'm lying.
And Spanish obviously is like, it's spoken worldwide, but so many different countries, so many different cultures. It's not just one Latino culture. You know?
Yeah.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah, I got to learn more. I got to really
Because you got a little
drop
bit
in.
of it in you.
Yeah, my father's from Nicaragua. He speaks Spanish when we were children, and he would call me names. I think, I don't want to say, we can beep it out. I think he called me like FAG or whatever, but he was also very old.
Yeah.
And the shoes. Like, you got to make sure you got enough pair of shoes for that first week of school.
My brother and I would switch sometimes. So when I got his, mine would be big. You know, he was a little older than me. So,
for real.
But I'd be like, these different.
Yeah.
You know, they fucking big. I'm like, these different as
Me and my
hell.
sisters used to swap shoes too.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
God.
fun.
Yeah.
Your dad made you bury your semen when he caught you the first time you got caught masturbating. You had to take your semen and bury it in the yard. Like, of course you have issues with like
Gardening,
feeling
first of
like
all. But yeah, I mean, and it spreads from there. Fuck.
I actually think we have as much access to generational healing as we do to generational trauma. So, you know, horrific things have happened in the past, like the Holocaust, apartheid, slavery, the treatment of the first Americans.
Yeah, France winning the World Cup as well. Some people would say.
That was bad.
It was pretty. Oh.
The only game I ever went to for the Lakers was when Kobe scored 81 points. It's the only game I've ever been to in my whole life. And I shared like a bowl of peanuts in like some fancy club lounge. It was for players only, I think. And then I got a picture of Chris next to Chris Rock by the bathroom. And he was not happy about it. And I made his wife take it. Asked his wife to take it. And didn't make her do anything. This isn't a Me Too.
because I always wondered who's just loitering. Like, what does it even mean? Soliciting, loitering, those signs I never really understood.
We didn't solicit. I admire the solicitors. At least they had, they were making money. Yeah, we was out there just fucking milling around, bro. Just freaking feeling our penis between our legs, you know, or not feeling, not touching it, but just, you know, we were just out there just, you know, just seeing what the wind had to say.
No matter what I did, I couldn't get my mum's attention. So women must be so far away, I won't be able to get their attention.
Yeah, and then if one did, I would like I would be overbearing kind of sometimes, you know, you learn all that kind of stuff the hard way then. You're like, you know, if a girl looks at you one time or even like, you know, even if she's just taking her garbage out or whatever and you're hiding in the bushes or whatever, but even if she looks over, you're like, damn, this might be something real, you know?
Do you ever used to do if you don't like it, spit it out in my hand? Did your mom ever
little.
used to do that?
No, dude. My mom never saw us. My mom would drive by and yell for us to brush our teeth out of the car window.
Okay, well, I had that. Okay, well, that happened to me.
Sorry. Yeah, why am I having this weird day where I'm just saying it? I'm just making it about me.
Magic had to retire in 1991 because of the HIV diagnosis. And, you know, so we lost Magic.
They should have let him play in a suit. That guy was good enough to play in like that, you know?
We cannot fight you off. If you decide in the middle of sex to hold us down, it wouldn't take much. It doesn't take much. Even if we're so fast and we work out every day, a guy who doesn't work out in a quick sprint can catch us. You guys are faster and more powerful. So no, we can't control. If you want to come in us, you can come in us.
Oh, dang. Well, thanks, first of all. Second of all,
I didn't say may you.
Oh, yeah.
That old bathroom trick.
we have access at anything you want to see. You want to see two gay guys attack a squirrel or whatever in a marina or whatever. You can, but you can Google it right now and you'll find it. Like anything you want to find out there, you can. It's like we don't need our imagination anymore. You used to have to imagine things, you know? And there, right there, squirrel attacks twink, right there. That is. Yeah, and I don't know. We were, and that might have been the rebuttal. Who knows where the first attack started? But
I go too far.
Really?
I go too far.
And what, you pull that thing out on them?
Man, I do all kind of stuff.
Oh,
I'm scandalous for real. So that's why I just tell people just don't play with me like that. Like we can be cool. I'm gonna respect you, just respect me. But once you take it through me, it's to the moon with me.
Let's go.
For sure.
Dang.
I'm serious. Like
I believe you. I don't want to take it there.
Yeah, for real.
I want to stay right here on Earth.
Everybody know.
We ain't heading to the moon at all. And then when they got divorced, my dad would wait by the window. Some guy would drop him off for him to come see us.
Okay.
He's like 75 at this point, 78 maybe. And he'd come and we'd go get some pizza. And then he would sit by the window in a chair and wait for his friend to come back and pick him up. And his friend was always out on the town. And so his friend.
Late.
Oh,
always late.
It was like 4 hours later. My dad would just sit by the window.
Yeah.
And my mom would turn the light off on him sometimes.
Like if you get an escort, my
Mhm.
friends that have done that, I'm always fascinated. Like what? So they walk in.
I've
who
done
makes
it
the
before.
Who makes the first move? Now that I understand it, and I've asked enough questions, I guess they come in and they sit down on the bed next to you, and they just start like rubbing your leg, and then things usually progress from there. But like that first moment of like going from like hello to like touching each other's genitals and like kissing, I don't know how that happens.
Most of them, it seemed like take their gum out first.
The research was done on prairie voles.
Prairie, like little animals?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Bring up one. Prairie dog.
Prairie vole, not dog.
Prairie vole, they call them. Y'all make everything fancy. We know what they
It's
are.
not a dog. It's like a little mouse thing.
Oh, it is? Well.
Let's see who's right. See?
Oh, prairie vole. I've never
Yeah.
seen that. Oh, dang. That's rodentia.
Yeah.
One time a lady had a guy with a gun hanging out outside. And it was like, I can't even get an erection. Like if there's like, like broken glass around. So for sure. Dude, if I'm hard and somebody.
There's broken glass in the vicinity.
If the neighbors are having a party and somebody chips a wine glass. Like a damn meat ghost, my dick is gone. Oh, that almost looks like a little bit of a hamster or something, or a little gerbil.
Gerbil.
Yeah, you don't have them? You got them?
Gerbil.
Oh, it's pronounced. I guess that maybe the J is silent or whatever.
It's not a J.
They pulled this one up.
Where you at?
Bottom left, boo.
You lying.
Come on.
Hell nah. You
That
look
was
like
it,
the
boy.
dude off Twilight Zone, the wolf.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Y'all
I
know
think-
what I'm talking about? The man, yes. That's
Oh,
you
a
look
little
like
bit.
him.
He got better teeth, though. And he
You looked like him.
Yeah, you right. Never mind. You right as hell. That's me.
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
ears and
that's me.
everything. You look like him.
That gerbil, baby. Look at them. Those are a couple. Oh, I'll make slippers out of them bad boys. I'll make a newborn a set of slippers with them little chunks of warmth. No, those are beautiful.
Make your slippers out of the marsh voles because they are promiscuous. These ones are monogamous. They mate for life.
Oh, they do? Oh, that's beautiful. Is Magic just pretty fascinating? He must be just so charming, huh? What is it about him?
You know what? It's very interesting because he, people kind of compare him with another Laker great, Kobe Bryant, and both equally successful in terms of winning championships. Each have won 5. But Magic had this big smile on his face.
Yeah, the charisma.
Always.
Oh, he smiled his
always.
way out of HIV pretty much, it seems like,
He-
I
you know,
mean,
he-
he smiled his way out. Yeah.
I did actually bring you a little tea that's a kind of like calming, nurturing one. So, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, he brought me this nice gift, actually. Very sweet. I saw this store. I was walking in London and I saw it. It's called Fortnum and Mason. It was real fancy in there. But yeah, they got some nice tea right here. Rhapsody. Botanical infusion. This looks nice, baby. This little canister. Oh, it's a girl. Yeah, it looks nice. This is very sweet of you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That guy used to tell us, right? He'd give you $30 just to tell you he'd been jerking off. This older dude.
What?
I remember when I was young. He used to say that. I'd be like, look, I'm going to tell you something, all right? And we'd be like, all right. And he'd say, I've been jerking off.
Give me $30.
No, and then he would give us $30 to keep quiet. Because we were children, but he wasn't supposed to be saying it to us.
Oh, he paid you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not paying him for him to tell me that shit, dude. I don't give a fuck. I assumed that when I met him.
Oh, my God.
But here was the thing, though. I never even got to this, dude, was that... So, my sister, one time, we lived together for a while, right? And this is probably about 8 years ago. They had this other dancer that worked with her came over to our place, right? Stole our vacuum, right? She was on these Klonopins and everything, and then she got all fucking, warm under the skin one night on them pills and fucking stole our vacuum,
As you do.
I wasn't there when she stole it, but literally I could picture her probably trying to put it in her fucking purse, like the stick end in the purse and the fucking huge vacuum hanging out, right?
Oh.
Dude, fast forward year and a half, right? I'm not even living with my sister anymore. I'm in New Orleans for a bachelorette party or somewhere, or Baton Rouge somewhere, or a bachelor party. They got a big fucking money deal, right? They wheel in one of those cakes where the women pop out, like the fake cake, and they pop out and they dance, right? One of the chicks that pops out is the fucking bitch that stole my vacuum, bro, right? So everybody else, I have no idea. I totally forgot about this.
Like, fuck you, bitch.
Oh, everybody else is tipping these bitches and fucking, shaking both of their ass cheeks at the same time, with each hand, like they're, like doing it really fast.
Vote for me.
Yeah, like vote for me with both hands.
Yeah, vote for me.
And here I am in the background, and all I can think is that bitch stole my fucking vacuum, dude. Bro, I had half of a nerve to just the whole time just make vacuum sounds in the back, just like. I was so pissed, bro.
What'd she do when she saw you?
Huh?
What did she do when she?
She acted like she didn't know, and that's the thing I don't like about people, I guess, that steal vacuums is when they see you, they act like you don't fucking remember. Like, I'm not gonna remember you stole a vacuum from. I wasn't on Klonopins. I wasn't on Somas.
How do you get away with a vacuum? Like, doesn't someone, if I was in an apartment building and I saw someone who was on like Klonopins with a vacuum just running down the stairs, bless you.
Well, it's half of America. It's half of the neighborhood around here probably is on Klonopins.
What can they give you for a fucking vacuum? I mean, if you came over my house with a vacuum, what can I give you? The small 15?
I was gonna say at least 30.
That's like I don't know. What if it goes kaput after they go down the block? I'm no fucking vacuum mechanic, but I know that there's a little fucking belt in there, and when you hit something fucked up, the belt breaks. Like I used to have a Kirby vacuum, and they come with a package as a belt. I couldn't do it. Whenever the vacuum broke, my mom had to take it off and put the vacuum on.
Yeah.
And you got to be like a fucking technician. You got to unplug it, or the vacuum will suck your fingers in. so nice to you.
What kind of
fucking got a great
what
vacuum?
Kind of fucking Cuban can't fix a vacuum? That's what I want.
My mom's
name, because I read this and I can't even say it.
My name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Theodore Capitani von Kurnatowski.
That's a name.
Crazy.
Dude.
Oh, they used to call me the N-word all the time in Louisiana.
Which word is that?
Huh? I mean, you can pick one, but it's just because anything that gets a little too many, anything that gets a little wild, they used to drop the N-bomb. I realized yesterday, how weird is this? Tell me if this is racist or not, dude. Because you're the closest thing. You're the closest thing we've had to a black guest in a while, dude. Is the U.S. postal system basically just like giving mail to a black guy and hoping it gets where it's supposed to go? That's what I feel like, bro. Chris has a lot of money, bro.
He does.
Dude, I was somewhere with him, and I've said this before, where a table was uneven, and he took like $800 and folded it up and put it under the table to make it even. Just so he could enjoy his coffee.
I really feel like I grew up in the stray animal belt of Louisiana, and they don't really have this anymore because everybody has pets now. But they had a long time where there was just, I felt like thousands of strays running around. Like Joey Diaz, he got bit by animals. I got jumped by a bunch of cats on my birthday once, dude. I'm not even joking, dude. And one of them, I swear to God, some of them got me on the ground, and one of them came off a fucking rooftop from next door. I swear to God, I still remember a couple of them were getting me and looking back and seeing one come from something in the air. And they had tons of stray animals where I was from. You had to infuse that in everything you did, wherever you went, or if you were going to bike or play ball.
I got jumped by a bunch of
cats. And that'll make you feel like a little bitch, too. I mean, first of all, your dad's dying, and now there's cats jumping you.
You want to get married one day?
I don't know, but I don't know if I could sleep in the same bed. I don't know if I could sleep in the same house, but I do envision like
Wait a minute, why?
Yeah, that's
I
kind
envision
of
like
part of
houses
it.
that have like a sidewalk that's really
Well,
close. Powerlifting and everything, dude. I used to be jacked back in the day.
Really?
I was an animal, dude. I was fucking
Were you on them
sprinkling
steroids?
protein powder under my.
Were you
under
on
my,
them steroids,
I
though?
was on steroids for a while when I was young, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
You were on
I was on
steroids?
testosterone, something. Yeah.
You just decided to run a stack just to get jacked?
Yeah, it was like a southern stack. It was like testosterone and like Crisco or something.
I was gonna say gravy, fucking test and gravy, deca D-ball and fucking fried chicken.
Yeah. Oh, I was so jacked.
And Mountain Dew Red.
Dude, I was so jacked at one point. I couldn't use Q-tips in my ears because I couldn't get my.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there pictures online of this?
I don't know. There might be, man.
Fucking find that shit.
It might be.
You were just doing it just to try it out or what?
I mean, if you want to really know when I really think back on what I was doing.
Yeah, I'd love that.
I was just.
How old were you, first of all?
Yeah, I was. Let me see. 17 or 18. Nope, it was after that. That's when I got involved in this damn cult.
What the fuck?
Whatever.
Is that a real cult?
Yeah, bro.
Are you not on set there?
That's out in Reseda, dude.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Why are you doing
Looking
that?
for the Lord, brother. What do you think I was doing? Same thing you probably were. But
Hey man, what do you
Yeah, bro. Whatever, dude. You never hung around black people? Things happen, bro.
No, bro, it looks like you're in like Africa there.
Yeah, I
hanging out
wasn't,
with
dude.
the
I was
Aborigines.
probably out east of Santa Clarita.
And you were just trying to blend in?
Just an adult. Yeah, dude. It's rural. It gets pretty rural out there.
How long were you out there?
Oh, dude, long enough, bro. Long enough to catch the sweats, you know? Long enough to put a warp zone in your spirit. I was out there, dude, eating fucking dolphin dandruff, doing dope. Out there, boy. Playing Color Me Mine with my own body. Living out there, boy. Making pottery out of my dick.
Do you like the cooking shows?
I don't watch any of that.
Yeah.
That's more for women, I think.
Okay.
I don't watch somebody fucking cook while I'm laying there hungry, bro. What is this, Guantanamo Bay?
You can be fed and watch it.
Yeah, but still, it just seems outlandish, bro. I'm not that lazy.
Okay, all
you
right.
know? I've over here either. No, this would cut his waist off. I mean, he almost died in that chair a couple weeks ago.
He got swallowed by his chair.
No, bro, he sweated so bad. His arms were cold and wet. His neck was very
Was
wet
he nervous
and cold.
or was it just hot in here?
I don't know what was going on. A lot of different things.
But he
bro.
could wear this as like a watch, I guess.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Oh, this would be one of those life alert bracelets for him. You know, on the inside it just has his blood,
His heart
type.
rate,
yeah,
his
and
pulse.
his heart rate. If we start losing jobs, right, and there's less jobs, and more people are on like OnlyFans, right, that you're basically gonna have chicks out there, like literally people, women holding each other at gunpoint, like, you know, subscribe to my pussy, stuff like that, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
I don't know what you're saying.
You know, help, Jamie. Jamie, can you pull up some help? I got a good upper medium dick, man.
Yeah. Upper medium is
I got that candy corn. My shit built like a candy corn. Pull up a candy corn, Zach. Like my shit shaped like the piece that lands back on Earth after the shuttle goes up. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Although you got to be careful of it, because it's a trap, right? Well, alcohol and cocaine, a very good
Oh, even
example
if
of
I
that.
stay up and have 2 pieces of key lime pie, I feel like I've gone to Dante's seventh circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel you there. You know, but yeah, there is a place and time.
They had a couple sisters that were fighting each other near a Honda Civic. They were talking shit outside in a parking lot.
Right.
So he's like, I'm going to be a good Samaritan. I'm going
Right.
to walk over there with 2 milkshakes, right? So
Yeah.
he goes over. Because I think in some cultures, if you milkshake a sister, it's like, it's
Yes,
just like,
it's beautiful.
It goes a long way.
Yeah.
So he gets over there and they did not want anything to do with him. And they literally started beating the
They lit him up for
They
that?
lit him up.
Dude, that's fucked up.
I got to have a different attitude. I think my attitude sometimes when I get involved in sex is like, all right, guys, it's like, it always feels like it's 4th down. I get nervous.
Yeah.
So my shit, I start on 4th fucking down. Everybody going deep, bro. Everybody fucking, you know what I'm saying? Terry down there somewhere, cuz I'm fucking throwing that bitch down there. So that's it.
That used to have the most babies. The women are getting educated, and educated women have fewer
Shutting down
children.
that vag.
Shutting down.
Yeah.
It's true, man. They was just running.
Is that how you say that? I didn't know that was a way to say that. That's a new way. I never thought of saying it that way.
Hey, look, man, this black hole's closed.
Shutting
Okay?
down the
That's all
match.
I'm saying,
No
boo.
more kids.
They pull up and they open up the sprinter, and Drewski's right there.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there looking at you. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit. And it was dark in there, remember? And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, you had no clue what was going on.
Oh, bro. And then I get in the back and there's even more like kind of
More
hidden
brothers,
brothers in the back.
brothers.
Oh, damn, bro. They had fucking a brother on top of a brother.
It's a brotherhood in
Bro,
there.
it was, bro. One dude opened his mouth and another brother popped. What up? So it was brothered up, dog, and the door closed. It all just fucking in the dark, man.
Yeah.
But you're going to have a powerful level of
No, that-
uniquity if somebody can just.
I love uniquity.
But if somebody. Yeah, and that's not a racial slur either.
It's not a racial slur. It's not a girl that works at the post office.
Yeah,
it's neither of those things.
Yeah. And then he, at one point, wants to get some hookers, you know?
The taxi driver.
Yeah, he wants to get
I'm
a couple.
surprised he didn't think it was a sting that you were asking to get cocaine. I feel like that's a lot of drivers actually get pinched that way.
Yeah, I think maybe, yeah, I guess he didn't give
You
off.
didn't seem undercover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seemed overcover probably. Or I think he's like, damn, somebody better cover this
You were
dude
covered.
up.
Yeah.
We got to go horseback riding.
How was he as a person? Like, he's chill.
Nicest dude. His whole family was there.
Yeah. You
Sherry,
smoked with him?
nah. I didn't. I should have, but I got high just kind of like even just smelling him.
Just
being around. Yeah.
being around
I
him.
was fucking,
Yeah.
If he was in a room, I'd fucking stand by the vent. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, Wiz. I wonder what other afflictions you could have and also have like a cool place, you know?
Like everyone in here has genital herpes. They're serving you fucking a hamburger.
Bro, what about eggs and eczema? You just go. The guy's like, oh, you want some salt on that? And he just rubs his skin off like that. Pepsi?
No.
And Hep C. You want something to drink? Check your crotch.
You know, no
that's
two
it, right?
assholes are the same. Is that true?
I'm sure it's like a fingerprint.
That's crazy.
They're gonna use that from now on to get into the bank.
That's how you get into Dan Bilzerian's house.
Mom done, huh?
Yeah, she's.
Did she pick up any new habits? Because sometimes that's a risk about retiring your mom, bro.
Yeah.
Next thing you
Start
know,
getting
bro.
expensive.
Oh, no,
shit.
yeah,
They
like,
start
damn.
doing shit where they feel like they can.
Yeah, bro, they wanna hang glide.
It's fairly
Yeah,
new.
yeah.
It's fairly new right now. Like, it's only been like a month, so
That'd be a good show, Retired Moms, and it's like people that were able to retire their mother, and then that first fucking.
And they just start wilding out,
that
going
first 6
everywhere.
months, bro.
They go on a fucking tour.
Yeah, they fucking Delonte West.
Yeah,
They doing all
man.
kind of shit, man. They fucking getting out there, you know.
Like if you get high and you learn something, if you get high again later, you remember that better because you match the mental states.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I've read that. I haven't read it lately, but a few decades ago. That was,
Yeah, dude,
that was
seemed like, bro, I think I wrote that. Okay, so I'm glad it made its way
okay.
around.
So here it is.
But yeah,
But you have a
anyway.
unique look, man. You're like
Yeah.
Magnum PIE.
I love that. That's a good one, dude.
That's
I've
me,
never heard
too.
that one though. That's good.
That's horrible, man. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You got it out of your system? You got any more? You got any more you want to do before we move
They
on?
have the N word in them. So, I'm keeping those. I'm holding those. Man, you guys are racist, man.
Who did we have? We had this dude named Brian, Brian Purvis, the first wigger ever, you know, and they don't have him anymore. They have a couple left, I think, outside of maybe Cincinnati.
Yeah.
But he was like the first white kid that ever wanted to be black, and they'd never seen it before. And they put him in mentally handicapped classes because they thought he was mentally challenged.
Is that what they used to do with wiggers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know. They'd never seen it before.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they put him in there.
Wow. I can
So they
see
had
that.
people that were really, you know, people that were just, you know, didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Deaf people, blind people that were, you know, freebase victims, all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you just had Brian's Purvis just dribbling an invisible basketball, just wearing a fucking Charlotte Hornets pullover, starter pullover, Apex. And just fucking, you know, blowing menthols and fucking yelling at people.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, man, we don't know what he has, you know?
Is Brian still in the institution or is he out?
No, he's out. Somebody sent me a picture of him the other day. I think he's in prison somewhere, he's in jail, or in or out of jail. But
Yeah.
I wish him well. He's a nice kid. He still looks the same. Had nice eyes. I remember that. He had pretty eyes for a young fella that had a rare disease, you know?
Yeah.
But he was one of the wildest locally. You know,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
people didn't know what was going on. They're like, oh, we don't know, you know?
Yeah.
Science doesn't know.
Yeah.
And he was just, you know, nothing was wrong. He was just, you know, he bought Shaquille O'Neal's rap album and he just watched Space Jam all the time. You know?
Yeah.
And he listened to Boys to Men. He would just wig it up.
We had a couple black female school teachers. We had an assistant principal, Raleigh Coleman, shout out, R.I.P. And he used to sleep in the trunk of his car at lunch a little bit. He used to catch him a little break, catch him a little nap.
Oh, Wendy.
He used to look, one time I was over by the fence. I saw him getting in that bitch. I was like, damn, what's Raleigh doing? And he looked at me like this. Don't tell nobody.
Tell nobody I'll get.
He was catching a little nap. Yeah. Yeah. And then I was in one Waymo and it was like, you want to gamble? And
What?
I think it was like sponsored by DraftKings or something. And it was like, you want to gamble with me?
In the Waymo?
Yeah. I was like, it's like, I bet you $40 you'll never get where you're going. And it was like, this is.
As the doors lock.
Yeah.
It's like, picks up speed.
And why are all the Waymos white too? I'm like, this is, I don't know. I just think we got to start to diversify the portfolio. I feel like a little.
Wait, what? Do you have any people that have gone to jail before? Did you relate to that video?
Yeah, I just love when people, I mean, everybody I think
That's
loves
funny.
seeing black people get out of jail.
What the fuck? What? That's true. That's true, but
you
we
know.
shouldn't even have been in that in the first place.
That's
Let's
what I mean.
let's spread that message. Fuck.
I mean, they got a lot of opinions on that. But I'm just saying, I think if a brother gets out of jail, everybody's like, fucking, let's get it, bro. Tony's home.
It's
you
like
know?
a real.
I'm just like, oh my, like his fist is the size of my entire face, and he could kill me with one punch. It's kind of weird to go to work with people like that.
Yeah, I bet, huh?
It's weird.
Oh, I would keep a little treat bag on me like they do with if they're raising, somebody that's raising
Some Skittles?
Yeah, or just something.
You want a Kit Kat bar?
Oh, dude, no. I'd give them probably a decent meat or something. I'd give them a damn Wagyu at that level. You got to keep them pleased.
What do you want? You want Camus? Yeah, sure,
Hey, Ron,
dude.
calm down on this next play a little bit.
Hey, dude.
Just satiate him.
Thank you.
Yeah. A lot of comedians are just trying to get a girl to laugh. Really. You don't have any way to impress a woman. That's what you realize when you're young. So you're like, I got to make somebody laugh or one of these dudes is probably going to fuck me, you know? So
I gotta get funny quick.
I relate as a fat person.
It's like Ric Flair came on here one time and he said he was in a rehab facility for drugs and alcohol. And he looks over one day at lunch and one of the doctors is also in the facility.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah, it's like, well, that's definitely, you're at a Hooters, bro. I'm like, you're just at a Hooters. Yeah, I remember, we used to use Test 200, I think was what we used or something.
200 milligram test. Yeah.
God, that shit was fun.
Yeah.
My God, I would fucking choke out my own stepmother.
Yeah.
And I don't even have one. Did a guy like Andre, what kind, if you guys were cruising in the car, what, did he have to sit in the back or did he have to be under a tarp in the trunk or the truck or something? Or how would you even get,
you're killing me, man.
But how would you get
killing
something that big somewhere?
When he sat on a plane, his head would be sideways like this, where the overhead is. He'd be flying like this.
And every plane probably just goes to the Bahamas that he's on.
I remember they had a group in our town called Whites Against Mexicans, right? And they didn't have any Mexicans.
Wham?
Wham, yeah.
Yeah. Really?
And we didn't have any Mexicans, right?
Yeah.
So basically it was just people wasting gas money, really. Driving around looking for Mexicans.
What about the first night you won? What did y'all do? Y'all get high? Y'all didn't get high.
If I did, I wouldn't say it for public consumption. No,
Dude,
I did not get high. I did not get. I mean, I did have a fair amount to drink that night.
Hell yeah, dude!
But
first time I stayed at a Hampton Inn that had 2 beds, there was double beds in one room. We fucking hit
you got to find an excuse to celebrate whenever one arises.
Like at the end of my training camp, I do 24-hour fast, and then finish my fast with the run. Then I'll break my fast.
For Ramadan or whatever. Nothing, huh?
Yeah,
that's not it. No,
it's similar.
Yeah. Somebody was doing that, at this vape shop. Yeah, we had a bus driver, dude. He picked us up one day, and he didn't even take us to fucking school, bro. This dude, Milford, he just drove us around. And about 30 minutes into it, we're like, fuck, we ain't even going to school, bro. We were just on
He's taking y'all to do something weird. That's what he was about to take
no,
y'all.
he was just driving. I think he's trying to stay away from his wife.
Really?
And I think he.
But why not just take y'all to school and then he drive by
bro.
himself?
That wasn't on his mind, man. He had different shit on his mind. You ever been in a pyramid scheme?
No.
I've been in a couple.
Are you talking about multi-level or pyramid?
Whatever level it was, I lost on it. I know that.
You didn't get off the ride fast enough.
When I was a child, I got involved. I'd saved up probably most of the money I had. And I got into this thing and it was a scam. And then another time they had a dude when somebody was selling glitter mining or something in our area. and they sold a bunch of shares of that shit. And
you know,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you'd have a dude. I saw a guy pick his nose, feed it to a cat.
That's-
which is fucking most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
That's true.
It's China.
Oh, it's China. Fuck,
Dude,
my bad. Yeah,
you-
It's
bro,
China.
Yeah,
For sure.
You pop a zit in China, some other guy catches that in his mouth, bro, and it shoots out.
Yeah,
Nothing.
we're animals.
No, I'm not saying that. Nothing is wasted in China.
Right, that's what it is.
Yeah.